It's stuck on my hand. There we go. Oh, not yet. I want to touch it with my mouth. Enjoy your 12 incline, by the way. Dedge. Hi, Cairo. Hi, Smile. Hello, Ewo. So annoying. 12 incline. Yippee! On Wednesday. Yippee! Hi, Pixel. The brightest motherfucking world ever. Ohio, Kiowa, hoi hoi yo. You think this is the brightest world? Huh. Oh shit. Hi, Devilgated. I usually don't come to this world because it's been like really bad FPS in the past. Like on the previous computer I came here and it was like 20 frames. I'm sitting here now, it's like, it was hovering 90. Now it's looking at 60. So I'm like, oh, Pog, I think I can stay here. Hello, Pixel. It's pretty bright. I don't think it's the brightest. Hopefully I can make it home for Peak today. I want to see the Mesa. I don't think we're playing Peak today. I'm pretty sure Lethal Company won the vote, Cairo. Oh my god, I love this Kaivo. He has a gun. Elon, I got something important to tell you. Air really wants to smell like my soap and shampoo. Huh. Ask Aiko to go along for me, thanks. It's not Peak. Sorry to tell you. We do a community vote in his Discord every week, and I'm pretty sure Lethal Company won. Let's start stretching. Let's start stretching. I don't know if those are writable. I don't know if you can hop on those and like they work. That would actually be crazy if each of them was writable and has their own like specific mechanics. There's no way they... Oh, I can see they have white boxes on them, so they're very clearly writable, but there's no way they have their individual stats, right? Surely not. Also, wait, is the Dragoon there? I see the Hydra, but I don't see the Dragoon. If you try hard enough, anything is writable. Did I say hi to you, Smile? Hi, Smile. I have been up for so long. I did not sleep well last night. Right on time. Was that the first song Gura did? Did she do that like 5 or 6 years ago when she debuted? I think so. I don't remember. Oh my god, my fucking eyelashes feel like they're poking my eyeball. It's falling right in there. Ow. I think I got it. I think I got it. Let me get that. No. Hi, Carface. Hi, Scriggles. How you catch up on sleep soon, Ewan? It was literally just today, and it's Wednesday when I can't take a nap. We were playing Xenoblade last night. My dad comes into my room at 7. And he's like, hey, Ewan, can you take me to the airport tomorrow at 7? And I'm like, what the fuck? No. Hi, Measter. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. No, fuck you. This is not the consequences of my own actions. This is my dad being like, take me to the airport at 7 a.m. And I'm sitting here like, okay, cool. This is the type of thing where if I don't get 24 hours notice, I stress out over it. So, like, I went to bed at midnight, and I woke up at 5 just like, I can't sleep, I'm going to the airport this morning. Hi, Global. Hi, Kumi. This is not the consequences of my own action. Oh, no, I meant the fact that I have no one left to shoot in chat. I see Pixel without a sub, but that's just one of their messages, and then all the others, they have a sub. Oh, there, right there. That one. This one. Now, keep in mind, it's already at 12. Keep in mind, like, it's already maxed. You're not getting incline out of this, Matthews. Nom, oh hello, that's Twitch lagging. He isn't reading it, Cairo. Isn't reading what? Yeah, I figured that's what it was, Pixel. What? Harley. Harley. It seems like you already noticed it, but that is not just a gift sub. That is 12 fucking months of gift sub. Because Matthews is a fucking psychopath. I heard my name? Yeah, Global just brought you up. I mean, Global does that all the time, but he isn't reading it, Cairo. I have no idea what Global's referring to. You probably have no idea what Global's referring to. Hi, Wrath. Greetings, Elon. Hi, Global. Time for work. Goodbye. Goodbye, Measter. I hope work goes really fast today. Tej, hi, Cairo. Read it, Elon. Read what? Fuck you. You don't know what it is. Rude ass. Have good work. Where am I? We're at arm pulls. You know what I'm a little bit sad of with this map? I couldn't get up top. I wanted to be higher in the garage or the parking lot so you could see more of the city. And there's no like click this to teleport up, and there's only single jumping, so hi, everyone knows, Jesus Christ, 12 months. Yeah, it's one sub is one incline. 12 subs is max incline. So it's just a very convenient way for Matthews to be like, oh, here's max incline for the day. I don't know why he did it today. Incline is already maxed. I had the thing there. He knows what it is. It's literally there for him to not like. Elon, I'm scared about city trial. Scared for what? Okay, it's time for me to go to bed. Enjoy your day, nerds. Good night, Smile. Everyone knows you can't get on top. Hi, Trogdor. Where are we? We're at lunges. We're at lunges. Ugh. Some Nintendo toddlers are gonna play it like it's their full-time job. Just play it solo with CPUs or with friends. Also, Cairo. Literally you. How did you play Fall Guys? How many times did you win in Fall Guys? People playing this game too seriously and getting the meta strats ruin the party game. Like you're not going to do it, Cairo? You 100% are going to do it. Get called out, Lamau. I only have like 50 to 60 hours in Fall Guys. Yeah, and how many wins? I probably had 30 to 50 hours. And I had like 5 wins total. I had some friends that were like really, really good, and if I was with them, I was not winning. Fucking Zeldorable. God, she was fucking sweaty with that. I can't count that money. I never played it, Lamau. My point stands, Cairo. You cannot complain about the people that are going to treat City Trial too sweaty and be too serious with it. You are 100% going to be one of those. Never played Fortnite, never played Among Us, never played Fall Guys. I never played Fortnite. I never played Among Us. Granted, I watched a lot of both those. I did play Fall Guys. Fall Guys was fun. Hamstrings. Good old Zelly, whatever happened to her? She's on VR chat. She's not on Twitch much. Or if she is, she's in, you know, other circles now. But I know where she is. Yeah, but like you got cosmetics in Fall Guys for winning. Oh, that changes everything. God, this is some just like anxiety music. This is just so like get your adrenaline up, fucking go go go, rush rush rush. It's good and I like it, but it definitely is like it makes me feel like I can't just sit around. I have to be going. Splits. Ba-da-dun. Ba-da-dun. Ow. You've collected all the level 3 emotes. Oh my. Yeah. Ow. I don't feel like I'm progressing at all. I don't feel like my stance is widening with that. Another Yulin friend? I can convert to my side to torture him? What? Another Yulin friend I can convert to my side to torture him. What? Level 4 next time, got it. Oh my god, Trogdor. You weren't even here for it. Matthews just showed up like, oh, everybody subbed. Wait, that person's not. 12 months up. Incline was maxed. It shouldn't have been. I feel like I've been perfectly clear that it should be during stream that I increase incline. And I'm letting people get away with it. Harumph. No touch. Not about the incline. It's about sending a message. If the message is I can pull my weight because I've given so much that I can make you break your rules. Yeah, it was fucking sent and I don't like it. Hi, Shion. It's I appreciate it and I feel like I'm, what is the phrase? Smacking a gift horse in the mouth, but I'm like, I don't like it when I say the rules and then you push them. Does that make sense? Like, if I say incline counts when it's live and then you gift right before, but it's a lot so you'll get away with it, it's like, man. Give Yulin flower because Yulin is Previ. Hi, Hobbit. Looking a gift horse in the mouse? Okay. Hi, Baldir. Red doesn't like when others push the rules. More at 11. I don't like it when I'm like, these are the things I need. These are the rules. And people are like, and it's not just Trogdor. A lot of people fucking do this. When people are like, oh, these are the rules? You've drawn your line in the sand? But I only went over one step. Just one. It's like, bro. I'm doing toe touches. I'm doing my toe touches. It's the same thing when I'm like, don't message me at 8:40 to 9, and then people do it intentionally. It's the same thing that I'm like, come on, man. Ow. Look a gift horse in the mouth. I'm reading that, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Why isn't it like smack a gift horse? What's wrong with looking a gift horse in the mouth? Is that like a gift horse is something that you got for free, and looking it in the mouth is like checking it for issues? And if you were like, oh, well, it's got this problem, I don't want this one. Yes? What is the context of looking a horse in the mouth? I'm assuming that's like inspecting it for a specific problem, but trying not to be too critical of a free gift. Do this. Cami stretch. We're at Cami stretch. I had to think. Means that one should not be critical or unappreciative of a gift or something offered freely, even it might not be exactly what you wanted or expected. Because of horses' teeth. You can tell their age by their teeth. Oh, okay, so that's the part I was curious about. Don't forget calf raises. I'm not sure I wanted to incorporate them in my routine. We'll do them a bit. So the saying long in the tooth comes from too? I've never heard long in the tooth before. Ugh. 2, 1, 0. One day we will see the roller make its return. Probably not. But fan service and good exercise? Is calf raises fucking fan service? Basically calling someone or something old? One. It's hard to balance when I'm in VR. When I do these. I also feel like I'm doing it wrong. 2. It's hard in VR. Do it too fast and improperly like most. It would be fan service if you had more jiggle. It's hard to go down slowly while just flexing those muscles. I don't think I held the first 2 squats for 5 seconds. You only flex at the peak? Oh, okay. Hi, Lopner. 2, 3, 4, 5. My parents have been watching some pirate show. I think it's on Netflix or HBO. I have no idea. But it's almost like Game of Thrones, but if pirates. And I think they finished that recently. And so now they're just like, man, we really want more pirate stuff. Let's watch Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, I went upstairs yesterday and they were watching Pirates of the Caribbean 1. I was like, what the fuck? This is a blast from the past. Up and down is focused on using muscle to move instead of skeleton. Okay. Tell them to watch Vikings then? I think they already did. Hi, Techno. Morning, Lynn. At work, Lynn. Also, Woo City Trial, yeah. Yeah, we watched the direct yesterday. God, I'm so excited for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It just feels weird because I'm so imbalanced. It feels like I would help if I had my hand on something. Would I be a lot less shaky if I had my hand here? Oh my god, yes. Okay. Balancing on my own with that just... My legs feel like they're just constantly readjusting. Put your hand on your belly button? That's right, you said to do it that way. I wish I could play it, but I'll forever be Switch 2 less. I'll hold your hand for you. Hi, Zuvi. This is your lethal reminder? Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. Sadly, Kyra was like, I can get home early today. I'll be there for peak. I want to do the Mesa. And it was just like, should have voted. True. Euland is lethally cute. That's not what that reminder means. Okay. I'm more excited about Silksong and the ability for it to be canceled, delayed. I don't even know if it's Mesa today. It's rotating again. It changes daily, right? With Alpine. There's probably a mod to force it, but... We're rotating now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I need my hand on something sappy. I felt a little more stable, but it's still like constant readjustments with my feet. You'll need to work with chat as a company. Lethal company? I don't feel like I should vote, since I can only make it for 25% of the time at most. That's not how votes work, Cairo. You could absolutely vote and, like, not even show up. It could be something that's just like, I want you all to play here. Your vote doesn't really have much influence, because it's a vote of, like, 20 plus people. So, like... You can just vote if you want. We each have our meanings of stuff, Ewan. If I don't get HL3, you don't get Silksong. Last time I voted, I was almost assassinated. Yeah, that's most voting things. Most people voting aren't even going to be participating. Actually. Only 12 people voted and one was Koyo. Zuvi, I feel you've missed the point entirely I was making. But, sure. 12 people voted. Would still vote, Cairo? Zuvi. I'm gonna make a confession. I don't even know where to vote. I know it's in his Discord. I have no fucking clue what channel it's in. I go look, like, I've looked this week and I looked like 2 weeks ago or something, like, I can't, what fucking channel would it be in? Where the fuck does he hide this thing? 1 out of 13 ain't bad. Vote for Pedro. The Moogle is a fraud. I don't vote because, like, one, I'm indifferent on what we play. I'm happy to be there no matter what. So long as it's not Pummel Party. If it's Pummel Party, I'm like, alright, you guys have fun this week. I'm not being there. The channel is called Community Wednesday? I'm killing Euland? Why? Just because I told you to vote and wasn't voting myself doesn't mean what I'm saying is wrong. I literally don't see this channel. Browse channels. Do I need a fucking roll to see this channel? Oh my god. Joiners. No, that's not what I want. Rolls. Community channel. I couldn't see it because I hadn't... Okay. That explains a lot. Right click. Mute channel until I turn it back on. Pixel just discovering this. Yolan, how do you feel about 4 legs? Also, the channel might be hidden. What do I feel about 4 legs? I don't know. Animals? With kindness should be under games. -1. Oh, he found it. It was you had to get the community roll by reacting with the balloon in the rolls channel, which okay, makes sense. It explains a lot why I couldn't see it. Is this world fucking dying? It is. Okay, something is happening to the frame rate. It is getting worse and worse. Because when I first joined, it was 90. When I started streaming, it was 60. Now it's like 40. Well, now it's shot up to 80. Hey, shoot that guy, Automod. Yeah, the pink... Okay, we're denying that. We're denying that. This is going to be awesome after your walk. Yeah. What the fuck? What do you mean, what the fuck? Is there a particle like constantly spawning in a very high cull rate timer? I have no idea. The music is hitching more and more. Like, it sounds like the music is deteriorating. And my FPS seems like it's going down. So yesterday my raid cleared 8 of 8 normal and 4 of 8 heroic. Hell yeah, Logitech. We are probably going to go into normal today. I expect us to kill every boss on normal. We'll see how far we get on heroic. Well, I'm going to go rest now. I already did my workout. Sleep well, Zuby. I'll see you later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-ta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Kayla. Unholy Rage. Pink person atomized. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm like getting frame spikes or something. I think this world's just no good. There were so many orange parses, a couple pink and gold ones. Prop pal, he needs a buff. We are going to put that on local. Yeah, something's weird going on with the frame rate here. I don't want to be in this world. Dream. We'll go toward the other Kirby world. Bummer. I wanted to be in City Trial. All of my parses on my Shadow Priest were fucking gray, because I'm trash at the game. I don't play enough to maintain a high level. The frame rate is lower, but like it's so much more consistent. It's so much more like it just stays the same. Okay. We're here. We're gonna put the camera right there. Tinker World. Raging? Why don't you try friend maxing and smile baiting instead? Do our plank. Ugh. Okay, what time are we at? Oh, we just missed 30. We'll start at 30:10, go to 33:10. 3 minutes. I got a new horse yesterday. It was King Halo. I haven't used her at all yet. But I have King Halo now. Yippee! I love free horse pulls. Woo the king. I don't know anything about King Halo. My fave 1-star. Hi, Micaiah. That new horse smell Sniffa? Where'd Sniffa go? I don't think I ever had Sniffa. She's great. Did I? Tragedy. 1 minute down. I definitely didn't remove it, so if it's gone somewhere, it's left 7 TV. Got her hot springs yesterday, first time. Don't feel bad, I'm between green and purple with the other tank. Doing purple and orange as a war tank. As much damage as some lower DPS. The thing is, Logitech, I'm competitive. And I like being at the top. But I like playing with my friends. But I don't like WoW so much that I raid enough to keep myself sharp and at the top. 2 minutes down. So something's got to give. I love watching her kick ass in the game she plays with Golshi Mayano. They on the VTuber channel. 50 seconds. 40 seconds. 30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Man, I'm kind of bummed out City Trial map didn't work. There's something in that map that just... It gets worse and worse with performance. I think I did that the last time I checked it, like, a year ago. I went there and I was like, oh boy, the frames are good! And then as I was there longer and longer, it just got worse and worse. I was like, wait, hang on. Wait, what's happening? A Kirby map is a Kirby map? How do I stall this longer? Guys, I don't want to start walking at 12 incline. Okay. Okay. Climb. Be so much work. Where's calendar? There it is. Ooh. There's at least 2 good holidays today. Oh, there's a really lame one, though. But we'll wait for Icy Fire. I mean, you could eat a snack. No. No. People have paid for the incline. We gotta do incline. You guys wait there. Bloop. There. You can't see me here. That's not lined up. That's gonna be smacking as I walk. God, that looks so fucking off. Like me. Denied. What do you mean, like you? I'm doing like... Calibrate. My trackers look like they're 6 inches behind my ankles. Yeah. Why did my legs just bend like that? That's... Okay, that's better. Now I'm standing straight up, but... My trackers are so annoying lately. I swear. Okay, right here. Okay, let's eat a snack. Oh, you're calling yourself a snack. Good for you, Safi. Hell yeah. I don't eat snacks like that. Okay, this here. This here, this here. But I guess I'm a whole last meal. Good night, Linlin. Good night, Trogdor. Sleep well. Sleep well. Fucking... bitch. Mwah. I'm usually the appetizer. Oh no. Good night, Trogdor. Oh. Can you turn the treadmill on? I am a snack. Hi, Leon. I'm very salty. I don't have Wi-Fi. Their annual workout. Workouts less than 1 minute in length. Okay, why did it only do 1 minute? Okay. We're walking through Gorgrond. This is a Warlords of Draenor zone. Warlords of Draenor was not particularly favorably viewed upon, but Parisu's kind of convinced me it's better than I remember it. Especially the leveling zone. The leveling zones and experience was genuinely not bad. Has Elin watched Dungeon Soup yet? I don't think I've even heard of Dungeon Soup. 8. 10. Max Incline. Hi, noob. Oh, hi, Dino Zoomies. Morning, Dino. So are you going to buy the Epic Edition of Midnight? Fuck no! I do want both the mounts, but not enough to fucking pay for them. Also, I want a drink. Yo, we got walking under 40 minutes. It's a fucking fantastic time. Yesterday. What did I do yesterday? We took our nap. We did Uma dailies. I think I did no, I didn't do Final Fantasy. I did do a bunch of WoW weekly stuff. I've got like almost all my delves done. My warrior already outgears my priest, which is like, wait, how did I do this so fast? But going into the raid tonight, we did play Xenoblade Chronicles, the extra story, for like 4 hours yesterday. And it's good and at the same time frustrating. It's good because, I mean, it's just fun content. The music is really good. They kind of give you a reset to your characters. which I'm not against. That's like, to me, an excuse to learn new characters. The problem is, all the characters they give you are the ones that I feel confident with and I don't really want to learn. Like, if they'd given me Duncan, I'd have been learning Duncan. Extra story, he says, having a stream of 4 straight hours of gameplay. Cairo, what is it called in the menu? What is the thing that you select when you are at the title screen? Oh, it's called the extra story? I should have told you, haha, about the team members. No, I think you were right to not tell me. But, it's just like, oh man, this would have been the perfect opportunity to, like, learn Duncan. I'm being told that Cairo is a big bully. I'm making a joke about the fact that you just ran around the zone the whole time collecting Nopon. Yeah, I know. And I'm countering with, dumbass, it's called extra story. What the heck, Shion? We did very little story. We basically learned about the thing that shot our plane down. Is called the Mist Fog, or Mist King, or Fog King. I think it's Fog King. That's about all the story we did. Most of it was exploring and collecting the Nopon Specters. Wah! Hi, Kuro. Hi, Nanoda. Nano! You like JRPGs? Are you, by chance, a fan of Xenoblade Chronicles? Raid. Hi, Kuro. Thank you again. You always spoil me so much. Wow. I hope you had fun playing For Honor. And as you know I'm gonna say, because I say it every day, good job today. Smelly Kuro Sniffa. Get dink-donked. Wah! Yeah, everything is a collectathon. Gotta collect those Nopons. Raid, bark, bark, bark. Get dink donk, smelly Kuro Sniffa. I haven't given Xenoblade a lot of time, but the little I played, it's neat. So, Nanoda, my friend Cairo, him and I have entered an agreement. Hello, it's rest hours. Good night, sleep well, Kuro. Thank you again. He plays one of my JRPGs, Tales. I play one of his JRPGs, Xenoblade. So we played Tales of Vesperia, and we finished that. And now, we're playing Xenoblade Chronicles, and we're at the end of that. We're at the, like, extra DLC stuff. Next, we're gonna play Tales of Xillia. Granted, we gotta wait for it to come out because it's been officially announced as of yesterday. But it was gonna be that, Symphonia, or Berseria next. And like anybody that follows Tales at all is like, they're announcing Xillia next. Xillia is going to be next. And then like, yeah, yesterday we got the official announcement. Xillia is great. Well, so here's the thing. When we play Tales, we play with our friend Eris. So we're trying to hit the Tales games that, one, are good to play, and two, Eris hasn't played. I don't know if the remaster is 1 and 2. It is just 1. The remaster does not include Xillia 2. Which a lot of people are like, hey, what the fuck? And Xillia 2 is also pretty good. I am told... Hi, Zvi. I am told Xillia 2 is good. I don't like that it's a sequel. I hate that it's a sequel. I also don't really care for the main character, Ludger. And I also don't care for multiverse shenanigans. So Xillia 2, it's one of those ones that, like, I only hear good things about it, but I'm like, I don't want to like it. I don't want to like it. Yulin type to buy Supreme and Abibus clothing. Hardly. What about when you play as Knuckles or Sonic? What? Because I still got both working on a working PS3. I have a working PS3. I have Xillia on it. The remaster is going to have extra things. Like, it's gonna have all of the original DLC outfits for free. And that's kind of nice. The bigger thing about it is it'll be on Steam. And so, like, it's very easy to play with 4 people. We played Vesperia with 3 people. We've invited a 4th, our friend Ginjo, to play Xillia with us. Granted, between Cairo, myself, and Eris, it was fucking rough finding an available time slot. Having Ginjo there is just going to make it worse. And I don't even know if we'll have an available time slot. Like, people forget it's Bamco and aren't going to milk it. I'm replaying Trails in the Sky. So Yulin wouldn't like Radiant Historia because you time travel and change things in each era. I like some time travel. It's very rare that I like time travel. Time travel in World of Warcraft? Stinky. I hate it. It's lame. Time travel in a certain game that I'm not going to name, Safi? I really liked it there. But 9 times out of 10, I fucking hate time travel. 10 times out of 10, I hate alternate dimensions. I'm playing Mary Skelter for the first time. I'm actually super unfamiliar with Trails in the Sky. But I thought you're like the JRPG queen that I know of, Nanoda. So I was like, wait a minute. There's a good chance she has played all the Xenoblade games. We were planning to go through 3. We were planning to go through Vesperia, Xenoblade Chronicles, Xillia, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and then probably Berseria, and then Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Too scared to name Ocarina of Time? Huh? For a JRPG, Leon? Thank God there's no time travel in Xenoblade. God damn it. What if your time travel has 3+ outcomes in present future? The only time I like time travel is when it was inevitability and you going back created the timeline that you're in anyway. I hate it when it's like you go back in time and things change. Like, I don't like Back to the Future time travel. I like time travel where it's like, we need to go back in time to stop Hitler from happening. Oh no, us going back in time to stop Hitler is what caused Hitler. Fuck, shit. That's the time travel that I like. Yun likes paradoxes. You don't like Back to the Future, Blasphemy? That's not what I said. I think Back to the Future is still a good movie. I just don't like the time travel they use in it. I don't like the whole, oh no, you went back in time and seduced your mom. You're disappearing from the picture because you're unwriting your existence, bro. Why'd you say goddamn it to no time travel? Because I figured you were being sarcastic. I figured you were doing a, thank God there's no time travel in Xenoblade. Looks right, looks left, looks right. Does a sweat emote. That's what I expect from you, Cairo. I like Back to the Future. I just don't like the time travel rules of Back to the Future. Frog sweat. God, we're gonna be sweaty today. I mean, the dimension thing already happened, so... That's like a pocket dimension. That's not like alternate dimension. That's not like multiverse. I don't like multiverse stuff in games when it's like, hey, we've got Earth. Oh, you've transported to Earth 2. Where everything is exactly the same, except this event happened differently, so everything's different. Whoa. This person's evil. This person that you knew as evil is actually really nice now. The youngster in the party was never born. I hate multiverse stuff like that. What do you mean? In Xenoblade Chronicles... Hi, Joe. The Mechonis course just like downtown Detroit. Okay, buddy. The youngster in your party was never born. We know you hate the child from Vesperia. When I was making the tier list Hobbit, when I was ranking where I had put Xenoblade on the tier list of JRPGs I've played, we got to story tier list, and I was like, Vesperia's mid. Or characters. It was like, the characters in the past I would have ranked them really high. After playing it, they felt a little flat from my memory. I'm gonna put them here. And Cairo goes, they'd be S if not for Carol and Patty. It was like, holy. So my rules of time travel and multiverse might work. Ewan doesn't not like time travel. Just doesn't like parallels. Patty is talking. Volume down, Slider. I don't like time travel where it's like you went back in time so you're changing everything actively. People are literally disappearing from photographs because you fucked with the past. I just don't like that. I like time travel where it's like branching paths, and no matter what you do in the past, that doesn't affect your timeline, which is kind of multiverse shit. Or the inevitability paradox where because you went back in time, that created the stuff that's happening now. I don't like, let's save the future by going into the past. I hate that concept. I hate going into the past to save the present and future. Multiverse stuff I just think is like, ugh. I don't like it. We need to go back, Marty. You hate Radiant Historia then. I don't know what Radiant Historia is. They might have other things that redeem it in my eyes. But if that's their time travel, I am not privy to it. Going to the past is literally how you solve puzzles in present future. I mean, it had time travel in a sense. But like forward, not backward. I don't know that Xenoblade Chronicles had any time travel. It was kind of just like rewriting stuff. But like in the present right now. It's like Oracle of Ages. That game I haven't played. Premonitions of the Future? Well, that wasn't time travel, though. That was like seeing the readings. That was like seeing the Aether is moving in this way, so we can predict that it's going to be here. But then seeing that lets you change that. But that's not like literally looking into the future. That's the same thing as just running a simulation. Oh my god, you need to be ages and seasons. My rules of multiverse is, as you branch out, the rules and laws on nature alter the further out from Earth. 1 to -8, or 1 through 8. Factor Earth 1 is gone from normal space, fully into the void. That made 0 sense to me. Oh my god, chat, he paid attention to the world building! Of course I fucking did. And then you try to throw it away by being like, well, that's time travel! That's time travel! And it's like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's not. is quite literally not the time traveling. Safi, there's a lot of games I want to play for my 50-day streams. Oracles and Ages and Seasons are both on that list, but I don't know when I'll get to them. Because, like, if Kirby Air Riders 2 comes out around the time of 50-day stream, I want to play that for 50 days. I feel incentivized to play Switch 2 games on the 50 days. I would like to play Katamari Damacy. I would like to play a lot of the 2D Zelda games. Link to the Past, Link Between Worlds, Seasons and Ages. I think Multiverse can be good. It recognizes that MC can never change anything except their perspective. Of course. I said 0 of 10. That's not entirely true. Spider-Verse, I really like Spider-Verse. And I really like their multiverse there. There's just so much multiverse where, like, typically, when I see multiverse stuff added, it's just interest plummets. There's a graph that's like, it shows stocks, and it's like, my interest when multiverse is added, and it's just the 3 lines going up, 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 and then straight down. If you played the oral games without me, I'll explode you. Well, so here's the thing, Cairo. I love you. I love you dearly. But you keep ending up being in my 50-day streams. And I'm like, maybe I should be more proactive about including people. And I hate to say this, get variety. Hi, Yukiyu. As much as I love you, Cairo, it can't be the 50-day stream with co-host Cairo every time. You're like, he's not wrong, but damn it, I want to be there for season Oracle games. They're my favorite Zeldas. Or about a cosplay other people just to add variety. I'm gonna be like, Etoile, let's play Metroid Prime 2 for my 50-day. We'll do it in, like, a single day. And it's just like, Cairo shows up on Eto's account. Blar, 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 blar. Eto, why do you sound so weird? Blar. What do you mean, blar? He's not wrong, so just put off seasons for like 5 or 6 50-day, thanks. Wait, I also want to play Prime 2 since I haven't played. See? See? I want to play Metroid Prime 2, 3, and 4. I would like to play Kirby Air Riders 2. I would like to play a lot of the 2D Zelda games. Katamari Damacy. Damacy. I forget which one it is. There's another game I'm forgetting. I thought us getting spanked by Eto was a funny idea. It's one of those ideas that, like, it's great for an hour. Do we want to do it for 20 hours, right? Like, does Etoile Doll want to, like, blast through a room in 20 seconds and then watch us die and platform and, like, struggle with the same room for 5 minutes? Would she be able to stream that in an entertaining way? I fucking love Katamari Damacy. Okay, you're fucked with Switch 2 since I'm your only friend with none. That's not true. I have other friends with Switch 2s. Raw Katamari is out in October too. Kara become me for a day. Such as... Oni and Etoile Doll. They have a Switch too. Fucker. The Prime 2 stream is just gonna be me and Eto stealing Cairo's idea without him. Bamco is stealing my lunch money. Want to find a game we can race in? Na 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 na. Na 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 Katamari Damacy. Okay. Took me a while to recognize that tune. Do I know anyone else with a Switch 2? I feel like I know at least one other person. Jack might have one. That might be the only one I know. Oni and Cairo confirmed. Jack, maybe. Were there any other games? Theme Helper. I kind of wanted to play Yooka-Laylee because I never beat it, but compared to everything else, it's like, oh, this is just a bad game? I'd rather play, like, good games? I was just mildly interested in that one. Man, I drove out to the range but didn't even bring my bow. Not even, like, funny bad, just mid bad? Yeah. But it was made by former Rare developers. They worked on Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. Surely they can't make a bad game. I'm gonna sneeze. I'm gonna sneeze. I sneezed. Oh, okay, so this morning, I've been up for many hours. I needed to go to the grocery store this morning. Normally when I go to the grocery store, I set my alarm for 7. Spend about 10 minutes waking up. Start driving to the store at 7:10. Get back at like 7:40. You know, do whatever for 20 minutes. Start preparing for stream at 8. Because I was taking my dad to the airport this morning, and he wanted to get there. He wanted to leave at 7, so that I'd be getting back at like 8:30 for my stream. And I was like, absolutely not. You can get there early. We can leave at like 6:30. So he's like, okay, we'll leave at 6:30. And I'm like, shit. I'm leaving at 6:30. I'm getting back at like 7:50-ish? That's not a lot of time to go to the grocery store. But the grocery store opens at 6, right? So I'll go to the grocery store at 5:50. I'll go in right when the doors open. And I'll be back home before 6:30 to take him to the airport. Perfect. Being up that early kind of stressed me out. Well, having plans like that kind of just stressed me out. So I couldn't sleep well. I woke up at 5. 5:50 rolls around. I go to the grocery store. And I'm there like 5 minutes early, right? So the doors aren't unlocked, they're not open. I kind of just park the car. And I start waiting. I was like, you know, I can wait 5 minutes, no biggie. I look around the parking lot though. There's no sunlight out. But there's like 10 cars in the parking lot. Hi, Gana. There's like 10 cars just all waiting with people in them. And I'm like, that's weird. There's a lot of people here at 6. Why are there so many people like waiting for the doors to the grocery store to open up? And then it's like 5:58 and the weirdest thing fucking happens. Literally all of them open their car doors at the same time and start walking toward the grocery store doors. In unison. Coordination. And I'm sitting here fucking freaked out. I'm in my car like, what the fuck kind of simulation ass? What is happening? Why are they like, you've seen a migration? It was like, literally 5 of them opened their doors at the same time, got out, and started walking there in unison. And then like 4 others got out like a few seconds after. And I was just like, what is happening? What the fuck is that? The horde has been alerted. What I realized it was they were kind of watching the grocery store, and you can see the area where the shopping carts are. You know that like front area where it's like they've got 300 shopping carts and you take one and go in? You could see that one of the grocery store employees, she walked into that area, walked to the door, unlocked it, and then walked to the other door and unlocked that. And so, like, that's when I was like, oh, okay, I get it. I know why they're all in unison. But it was still like, what the fuck kind of 6 a.m. ass grocery store waiting horde is this? I was very weirded out. Are people buying groceries for other people? I think a lot of them were like just workers on their way to a very early job, and this was like their morning meal, or they're on their way home. About half of them went straight to the donut aisle, and so straight to the bakery. And so this is why you shouldn't be up at 6 a.m. It was very much like, what the fuck? It was like, I typically go to the grocery store at like 7. And there's like 5 cars in the parking lot. That there was people waiting there at 6 was crazy to me. I went through the grocery store as fast as I could, because I'm like stressing about the airport. Get home at like 6:20. We leave at 6:30. There was a shit ton of people on the road. Holy. I think I got home at like 6:45. Had my burrito. Started looking up news. And then went live. But I've been up since like 4:30 or 5 a.m. Which is like, oh god. Why on a Wednesday? I'm gonna be so fucking tired. We're gonna play Lethal Company. And I'm gonna stick around for like 3 hours and be like, okay, I need nap. Goodbye, have fun. Does this mean it's the return of Blue Twitch? It does not. No. My dad is going on a hiking trip. Wait, Wednesday, no nap, rippers? My dad is going on a hiking trip for a week. And then, I'll probably be picking him up from the airport a week from now. I've been up since 5 a.m. too, smile. We can take a nap. I'll probably get home when Lethal finishes. I will probably play Lethal for 3 hours. It'll be about 3 p.m. my time, 4 p.m. your time. And I'll probably finish up. I'm kind of wanting to get good sleep, Cairo. So I'm not getting back into VR. Yeah, 4 is when I leave work. I'm not going to get back into VR. I love you. I'm going to go sleep in a bed. He doesn't get good sleep with me. I just want to talk to you the whole time. I'll very much not join you for that. Aw, you. Every now and then, so here's what it is. If I sleep in VR, Sometimes I pass out for 4 hours and I feel like I get good sleep. Sometimes I just don't sleep at all. And sometimes I sleep, but it's like awful. Like I wake up every 40 minutes, don't sleep well. And it's just like, damn. I had fun with everybody, but with regards to sleep, that didn't work well. And so, today, I want good sleep. I want to guarantee that I am well rested for raid. If I show up to raid, suck ass, and get sat again on the warrior, I'm gonna fucking cry. I will actually just cry the whole time and I don't know. I'll start playing one button mode. That's what I'll do. If I get sad again, I'll start playing one button mode classes. Yolinda's winning ticket confirmed. Clearly too cute. You've been doing good on the war, right? On the war? Oh, on the warrior. I've been doing alright on it. For my item level. Here's the thing. I thought I was way below it. My Shadow Priest was like 680. And it was doing like 2.5 million DPS. If I'm able to just like hard concentrate and just focus. On the warrior, I was doing like 1.5. Lately I've started doing like 2.2, 2.3. And I thought I was like 20 item level below. But then this morning I was like, wait, I'm actually the same item level. I am 285 on the warrior. Oh no. Maybe I'm not doing as good as I thought I was. Hi, Nondary. Time for Yuli to play Gamba Rogue instead. Safi, if I end up a one-button player, I'm playing something that looks cool. Not that is easy or manageable for me. I'll either be an Outlaw Rogue, or... Survival Hunter's an option. What would I play if I'm giving up on one... If I'm giving up and just playing one-button mode? Casual mode. Just like, okay, we only care about aesthetics. Huh? We don't need to be the best, just better than the rest? I'm not gonna be better than them. Hell no, not Druid. I hate Druid aesthetics. Druid aesthetics is like, oh, you've got a cool mount? Yeah, use travel form. Bitch. Oh, you have a neat transmog? Yeah, shift into cat form. Idiot. I am not playing Druid. Druid is like the last option. Yolan doesn't want to throw bones. I literally said I would, Safi. Let's see. I like mages. One button mage doesn't sound too bad. One button Shadow Priest doesn't sound too bad. Dinosaur? Yes, but on the other hand. Wood isn't will. Shadow Priest and mage. Maybe Warlock. Affliction Warlock with one button mode doesn't sound bad. Hi, Yuki. Ooh, banana. Rogue sounds really good. Rogue is probably like my first thought of, this is what I would play. If just, everything's one button mode. Shaman is fun. I don't know if I like the aesthetics of Shaman. I really like Survival Hunter. I could see playing that one button mode. Warrior is okay. Not playing Rep Paladin. Not playing DK. Tantrum. Dino Druid is by far the best aesthetic. Star Druid. I have no idea what you're talking about. Probably WoW as always. I am. Don't... We just talked about other things for like an hour. Fuck you, Yuki. Get in here. Demon Hunter? No, I wouldn't play Demon Hunter. Maybe the new Demon Hunter spec that's coming out. Be edgy. I will join Friday. Okay. I found out that most, if not all hitboxes in Bonanza are banana shaped. That's funny. I have visitors over, but Friday they all go to Croatia. Okay. Here's something that's really nice about Warrior, Safi, and Ganna. If I do good on the Warrior, I kind of set myself up to be DPS or tank, depending on the patch, right? For Nerubar Palace, I was a tank. For Mana Forge Omega, we suddenly had like 5 tanks in the guild. And so, only 2 of them can tank. And so I became DPS. Also love you if you were a red flag main. I think when it comes to RPG classes, I like 2 things. Flashy mobile DPS or self-heal tanks. Aesthetically, I really like spears. I really like pet builds. I really like feral nature-y aesthetics. And it's very hard for me to find something that has all of those. Oddly enough, the one class that hit everything in a game was Beastmaster in Ragnarok Online 2. You played Archer, and then at 20 you could advance class into Sniper or Beastmaster. And Beastmaster was just, they use a spear, and then they turn into a bear. Ain't that just Hunter? On Blood DK? Ragnarok Online mentioned. I loved my Beastmaster in Ragnarok Online 2. Now, Ragnarok Online 2 was trash asset flip, monthly MMO, buy our cash shop, okay, now play the next MMO. Ragnarok Online 2 was literally hot garbage. But that class just hit all the checkboxes. In WoW, I have liked Demonology in the past. I don't really like it being about summoning a horde of imps. I like it when it was one big minion. Aesthetically, I don't really like any of the mages. I liked Outlaw Rogue before it became pirate themed. I liked it when it was combat. That was really cool to me. I like Feral Druid aesthetically, but I also like my transmog, so I get pushed away from Druid. Monk is... I really like Mistweaver Monk aesthetic. But that's a healer and I'm terrible at healer. I really like hunters, but I'm a fucking hipster. And knowing that hunter is in the top 3 classes played, I want to avoid hunter. Because it's like, oh, it's super common. I'm like, nope, we can't play that then. Are there melee hunters in retail? Yes. As of Battle for Azeroth, no, as of Legion, Survival Hunter is a melee spec. Pyro plays Warwick. I kind of like Elemental Shaman. I kind of like Enhancement Shaman. I don't like anything Drakthir. Serve Hunters does insane single target DPS. I like Arms Warrior. Aesthetically, I really like Arms Warrior, more so than Fury. I've really liked Unholy DK in the past. Actually, with Death Knight, my absolute favorite was Blood DK. Blood Decay was with the floating rune weapon cooldown was genuinely fucking cool to me because I love floating weapons. When somebody has like the sword that they're controlling with their mind, oh, that's so fucking cool to me. Arm Wars in the doghouse. Logitech, have you seen the DPS tier list for raids on Wowhead? They are literally in their own category. It's so sad. Red Paladin. Red Paladin is okay, but I almost never like what they do with Red Paladin. For mechanics that I like, I really like haste, and I really like auras. So I fucking love it when a class just hits so fucking fast that it's just numbers flying up. When a class has like the fucking Gatling gun, I like that. Or when a class has like the aura, when it's like you just hit everything around you and it pulses that. These aren't really like MMO abilities, these are more like ARPGs and stuff. But like in Last Epoch, I really like liches with the Aura of Decay and Aura of Poison stuff. And that shit is rad. Stalker. The tank Stalker in Wildstar was like this. Because they had, their main move was like Nanite Swarm. And it was just everything within 10 yards of you gets hit, and the damage heals you. So, Demon Hunter. We all would love Ewan if he was walking a red flag. But sadly, he is so nice that he barely has red flags. You're a Demon Hunter. DRG, DRK. Ain't that just Hunter? Oh, and Blood Decay. RO mentioned. Yes, R2 was flipped to be free to play, cash grab, and after they scrap Gate of the World. Play Windwalker like me. Their melee hunches in retail. Wicked Warcraft. Kyra plays Warwick. Surf Hunters does insane single target DPS. Arm Wars in the doghouse. I've seen the logs. Blood Decay is probably the most fun I've had on tank class and MMO. That self-heal attacks and grips. Oh, so Windwalker. No. In fact, Windwalker didn't even make the mentions of stuff I like. Why do you want me to like Windwalker? Hi, Leah. Cutie Benoy has cute face. What the heck? Has Arms War ever been good? Yes. Arms War is typically not a bad DPS. It's just the bottom right now. It's just this specific patch, it's the lowest. If I suck ass on the warrior, if I'm just like, fuck it, I give up, I'm playing single button, I will probably play Outlaw Rogue. I don't really like the whole pirate theme, but I don't like the daggers of Rogue, and I really like the singing blades. I do like the pistols. I don't really care for Roll the Bones, but Weekend throwing dem dice. Classic TBC Wrath Lich King Arms wasn't good. Not sure about Cat or Mop or past that. Well, so Arms was in the group of like, this is a PvP class. So if you're doing DPS, or spec I should say, if you're doing DPS, you're Fury, right? If you were on Rogue, Subtlety was for PvE, or PvP. Assassination and Outlaw, those were for PvE. If you were on Hunter, Survival was PvP. Marksman and Beast Mastery PvE. That ended with Wrath Lich King, although for Arms that actually ended after Burning Crusade. Because in Wrath Lich King, Arms was kind of a support spec. You wanted somebody to have the bleed increase, either from a Feral Druid or from Arms Warrior. Oh, right, I heard tell of that. It was, you needed one of those. Because it was like 30% bleed damage, which affected rogues, feral druids, both warriors. I feel like it affected something else. I think it affected hunters. Never played a class that mattered. Just did flag runner things. After Wrath Lich King in Kata, all specs became viable. And it's been a toss-up between Fury and Arms, which is better. At the end of Mists of Pandaria, they had to do a real identity rework on them. Because Fury had these long cooldown moves and a lot of downtime. With Fury, there was a lot of times where you're just not pressing a button. Whereas Arms was getting so many overpower resets that they were always pressing a button. And it was like, hang on. Arms is supposed to be the slow, methodical, devastatingly precise, damaging strike. Whereas Fury was supposed to be the fucking haste, flailing your arms berserker. And playstyle wise, they'd kind of flipped. And so it was just like, Arms was fucking mash, overpower, and mortal strike and slam. And then Fury was like, Raging Blow, Rampage, Bloodthirst, Raging Blow. Bloodthirst? Like, it was just so slow-paced. I need you to do something for me this week. But I'm out Monday, half of Thursday, and Friday. Yelland, I'm going to kill people. Oh no. Every time Wrath Lich King mentioned, I get salty for losing my PvP mount. I played all of Wrath the Lich King as blood DPS. Heartstrike was just fucking, you're slashing like crazy. It felt good, because it cost 1, and it's just like you're constantly slashing. High APM slashing. And your big cooldown was the floating rune weapon, which I love me some floating weapons. If I subbed to 14, would you and Cairo not flame me, as I learned Dark Knight? Thinking in general for quick roulettes. Micaiah. If you sub to 14, I would genuinely be like, we don't pull for the tank. Micaiah is learning. We go at their pace. And if Cairo is like, I'm pulling for the tank, I'm being a shit because I'm trying to get banned from this game because I hate courtesy and etiquette, then we're just kicking him. Then I'll just run my roulettes with you, Micaiah, and Cairo can go through it solo. Lamau. I'm also learning. Oh, that's the perfect excuse to just be an asshole in roulettes. Classic Cairo, that's fair. Healing nerding out at something is so freaking cute. What the heck? Totally what Cairo sounds like. In the last 2 months, I've had to throw out 3 kilograms cherries, or kgs of cherries. People keep stabbing lids and making them rust. Gah. What do you mean I can't post damage meters and tell people to jump off a cliff because their damage is low in a level 15 dungeon? I think this is a bad game. Hi, Foss. Cairo voice 100%. Hi, Oni. He always makes me sound insufferable. What do you mean makes you sound insufferable? I mean, no, Leah. We can't lay into Cairo too hard. We can't go too hard. Definitely making me rethink my desire to reset to 14. Teehee. What? My damage is low. Guess I'll spend 2 weeks offline contemplating life. Hi, honey. Pantera? If everything goes right, then Thursday, I'm gonna do some avatar work. If everything goes right, I'm planning this with Micaiah. Micaiah, did I tell you about this? I hope I did. I want to do like 3 hours. Shit, did I not? Oh, fuck. I might have mentioned it on a stream when I thought you were there. And that's why I had it in my head. Tomorrow. Tomorrow I walk. And then... This guy just decides my own schedule. No. I think I... Shit, maybe I talked about it. If it works for you, Micaiah. Oh, I'm terrible. If it works for you. I would like to walk tomorrow. DM me, dumb Moogle. Do avatar stuff. And then my raid will be at like 8 or 9. Central. I'm edging. What I'm hoping is that... And I don't think it'll take more than 30 minutes. I hope we fix the one preset. And then you walk me through the process of creating a new preset. And that's what I'm hoping to do. What day again? Tomorrow, Thursday. Oh, alright. I'll go semi-hard into Cairo. Cairo loves when I lay hard. Oh, yeah. I'm edging. Hold on. I play Sam. The class that just needs to show up. Casual and only do dungeons because I have to go for crafting fishing. Micaiah, play with me. Speaking of which, Yuki redeemed accessory Yukata. Hell yeah, that's my favorite one. Until potentially Thursday, when it gets replaced by a new favorite one. You. Sorry for posting that last night. Didn't realize what it was. I also get excited. I had some things to leave out actual info. Leah, don't worry about it. I haven't really read through everything you said. I skimmed it. And I'll admit, the art on those two fanfics, those doujins, I was like, not really my style, so I'm not really in a rush to read it. I don't really care about what people say about certain things. Right? Fantasy stays in fantasy. So long as it stays there, I don't really care if you find the most horrendous shit attractive. Alright, buddy. Oh my god, it's cute. I'm leaving. No. How did this go from me being annoying to being sexually assaulted? How did you make it about yourself being sexually assaulted? Huh? That works, I think. Really just DM me when you need me, Lamau. Don't be shy. I'm not so much shy, Micaiah. So much as just trying to keep track of everything in my head. Because for the first 30 years of my life, that worked great. And now that I've started streaming, I'm pretty sure my brain has been altered that my memory is worse. And, a lot of things blend together. And I'm way more scatterbrained. I don't know if it's because of streaming. I don't know if it's from hanging out with Cairo so much. But the systems I had in place to get through life fail me more than they did in the past. Bruh. Guys, don't go so hard on Cairo. Also me. Cairo's so fucking stupid, guys. Me just spending time with him makes me stupid. Holy shit. I love you, Cairo. So much shooting at Cairo. Why are we fucking loading? My favorite is when you put clothes on. Are we talking doujins again? Not necessarily. The next 2% are cute, though. Keelan, how'd you feel about the Monster World thing? Dude, it's fucking Pog. That is the last monster I expected them to put in Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, God, why did it switch to fucking 360? How dare you? That is the last monster? At the same time, it's so fucking good, Foss. It's so fucking good. I wish we got this announcement when Kyra was further along in the story. Because it would have been fucking perfect. It would have been fucking perfect if it was like, we got to that part of pre-Stormblood, and then we saw Omega, and Kyra was like, holy shit, wait, I just saw this thing in Final Fantasy. That would have been so amazing. Instead, he's kind of seeing it in the reverse order. I'm also like, I really wanted a special secret skin, but I haven't really liked any of the skins they put in the game. I was really close to getting the fire one, but with them announcing the Chocobo thing, I'm like, that's it, that's all I wanted. Give me a pink Chocobo, let's go. Hell yeah, I was right to wait. He assumes I know how models' avatars work. If only more people thought the same as you, the internet would be less violent. So much shooting at Cairo, cry. Don't be mean to Cairo. Cairo, shut the fuck up, poor Cairo, bruh. Wanna come sit on Mama Leona's lap? Be comforted. No talking, though. Are you stoked on the FF14 Monster Hunter collab? Super stoked. Monster, but yeah, I'm so hyped. I just click buttons until it somehow works. Now it's gonna be, oh my god, the guy from Monster Hunter Wilds! Oh shit, so I'm pretty close to that thing myself then. No. Not even slightly. The way it works, Cairo, is A Realm Reborn. Then post A Realm Reborn. Basically, with the story progression, it'll be like, and this is a little different for A Realm Reborn, but it'll be 100 quests when an expansion comes out. 100 quests. Then there will be about 60 quests that are set in 10 quest chapters for the time between that expansion and the next one. This is called the post section, right? So you've got A Realm Reborn. I think it's 161 quests. Then you have post A Realm Reborn, which is like 80 quests. Then you have Heavensward, 100 quests. Then you have post Heavensward, 60 quests. And I think Omega is introduced post Heavensward. And then you have Stormblood, and then post Stormblood. And you actually fight Omega in, if I remember correctly, side content connected to the 60 quests of post Stormblood. So it'll be the main game, 2 expansions, and 3 post sections before you really get to have at Omega. Oh, I did. I thought it was Cairo saying that, and I was like, what? Bro, you just started, you're not even close to that. If you are in Stormblood, you are close to it. I saw that and thought of y'all. So what happened? They're introducing FF Monster and Monster Hunter Wilds? Both. So they are doing a collab. There will be a monster in Final Fantasy XIV. This requires you to be done with the Dawn Trail story and be level 100. And they are introducing a Final Fantasy XIV monster in Monster Hunter Wilds, which is Omega. How far am I through ARR percent-wise? 40? You're not that far. Oh, Ewan is geeking, nerding out about FF? I think you is the only one allowed to get me into playing FF1 through 14. Omega Stormblood. Hi, Ty. FF14 Monster Hunter collab instructions be like, step 1, create character. Step 2, do 500 hours worth of content. He's orange racist now. Not just purple. I hate all the colors the same. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. That's Gorgon. Oh shit. Oh shit. Sholazar. Okay, whew. Sholazar, we get to like partway down this hill, and the music just starts fucking blasting. SMH Ely. What the fuck? I like AR so far. If you have to ask that question, you're not even close. AR is ass, especially the post content. Remember what we said, Cairo? ARR is fun, so long as you don't have a motherfucker in your ear telling you you're not having fun. Ty. Ty, please. Orange is purplest. We gotta cancel this femboy. How long until Monster Hunter Wilds? Has many crossovers as Magic? Fucking never. I was typing the same thing. I love you, Ty. However, I have very strong opinions that if you just let people go, if you just let them have fun in ARR, most of the time they'll come back and be like, I'm having fun. Quests seem like a slog, but I'm having fun. But then there's people that are like, they just have their circle of friends. Oh, I hated ARR. Oh, ARR is so bad. Oh, you should just story skip ARR. It's so bad. They kind of just, it becomes fulfilling. I did it myself, both pre-changes and post. Having a quest to get some bitches perfume is not needed. I don't disagree. I have not done it after the changes. I've done it before the changes. I liked A Realm Reborn. Base of Realm Reborn, I had fun with. Post A Realm Reborn, I did get bored. I got burnt out, and I stopped playing for 3 months. And then I came back, and I had fun. A big part of that might have been dungeon queues. Because, you know, there are dungeons that are part of the story. And waiting like 30 minutes for a dungeon back then was fucking atrocious. You. Leona, you're not leaving until you finish 14. 15 comes out, then you're not leaving until you finish playing 15. 1, I would never be that controlling. 2, I like watching people go through the story of 14 because I have gone through the story of 14. I don't really care much about the other Final Fantasy games. 14 is so good when you don't got bitches whining in your ear telling you it's shit. Having the same thing, me, okay if I must. AR is so fun when you don't get a veteran in your ear telling you it's not. Did myself both pre-changes and post. I would not be playing FF, and I still think if I didn't skip AR myself. Right, but see, you just let people experience that, right? For Ty and Foss, it wasn't that fun just going, right? I don't know if either of you had a lot of people like telling you you're not having fun. But I strongly believe if you just let people make their own interpretation, most of the time they have fun. Most of the time they enjoy it. I certainly did. I stopped talking about ARR because nobody would let me say I enjoyed it. Been playing since 1.0. I've loved it all. People hate women, Wincy. Not every quest needs to be high stakes. I like SOL quests. Cairo is a vanilla WoW enjoyer. They enjoy the tedium, the bullshit, the, hey, literally, here's a quest on the other side of the world. Go to the other continent. Grind out this low drop rate quest. Bring it back here. I didn't say this. I said this. Go back to that other continent. Grind out that bullshit. Bring it back to the quest giver again. Alright, now you've got the right thing. It's classic vanilla with regards to tedium and arduousness and respecting your time is so much worse than A Realm Reborn. And Kairos is the type of player that can just vibe out and chill to that. You can only say that because you played all of 14. You're destroying people's childlike wonder and fun enjoying a new MMO to them. You keep comparing the experience to the actual good expansions. So is FF meant to be a do every quest game or like WoW? Fuck no. Absolutely not. Final Fantasy is you do the blue quests. And there's a lot of optional side stuff to do. When you get to a zone, there is the story quest, right? That takes you through the zone, partly. It doesn't even go through the whole zone. But there will be a lot of side quests. There will be a lot of just extra exclamation points that just, they exist. But most players, I would say, do like less than 10% of these. I can tell you right now, I've done less than 10% of these. The side quests, I just have barely touched. While you use walking tomorrow, be on my way to the doctor, lady. This time I have a painless. I didn't have people tell me I wasn't having fun. More so I brought it up to my friends after really disliking it. They told me they understood sort of deal. And that's fair. That's valid. I would love Ragnarok Online. Wish I had a PC to run WoW at 100%, start playing it and grind the fuck out of it. Yeah, the opposite experience. Because I was not having fun for AR. But everyone's like, you gotta experience it, bro. Trust, bro, it gets good later, bro. And it did not pay off at all. I still think that kind of supports my opinion of just don't listen to others. If you're not having fun with Realm Reborn, and you get through it and you get to post Realm Reborn, fucking story skip it. No one's gonna tell you the right way to play. Go watch the recap video. I do think you should get to 50 because you were doing yourself a massive disservice and making it hard to level if you don't. If you buy a story skip before 50, you fuck yourself. You have to grind out dungeons hardcore, and that sucks. But like, if you're not digging the story, I'd say skip it. But make that decision for yourself. I would not value others' input on Final Fantasy experiences. Because it's such a, like, it's so varied. Some people love A Realm Reborn, some people hate it. Some people hate the story as a whole. Most people like it, I think. Good expansion. I literally installed an add-on to hide side quests on my map. I'm going to end up liking AR more than some Xbox people glaze, huh? Probably not. I'd be very surprised by that, Cairo. Because that's like... They would, like, be playing Xenogears X? Not Xenogears. Xenoblade Chronicles X? Which is a lot of world building and not really big story about, like, the Monado and stuff. But it sets up a lot of the world building and stuff. And then going into Xenoblade Chronicles. And then going into 2, and then going into 3. It's like, you like the world building, the combat, the systems of this one, and then it's just the story really takes off later. The map becomes so fucking cluttered otherwise. Why is your name Reckenberg? What's this mean? Guess you gotta play RO. I like to bitch the bitch, but it's generally hard to find games I hate. I've noticed, Cairo, that you like most games, and it's very rare to be like, hey, Cairo, is there a game you hate? Now, I can think of one or two that you fucking clap your hands together, start licking your lips, and it's like, yeah, boy, I haven't played this game in 6 years, but I love to shit on Destiny 2, and it's like, oh, okay. I have noticed that. Whatever Carlbot throws into Gen Chat. Elin, can you think of a game I hate? I can think of a few, but I can't think of the name off my head. I know I have watched you rage quit games, though, Foss. I know I've seen you play a game and drop it. Is this motherfucker counting his fingers? I was kind of half distracted. My hand tracking has, like, animations in it. So my hands look really jittery. And I'm like, oh, that's bothering me. So it's kind of distracting myself. What's this mean? You only needs a spandex workout accessory? Hang on. Hang on. The only thing I hated about 14 was the first iteration of Atmo weapons. I get what you're saying. But X is completely unrelated to the trilogy? Kind of. Can you think of a game I hate? Never touched Destiny at all. I just like to meme hate. This motherfucker counting on his fingers. Yo, it's Destiny 2 hate time? It is not. In fact, this channel is a safe space for Destiny players. Because I have so many friends that like Destiny. And I fucking hate it when people come in and they're like, Destiny 2, Stockholm Syndrome. Bad game, Stockholm Syndrome. And I'm just like, God, can you guys not insult my friends that are literally here right now? Destiny looks fun. Chance I'll dislike stuff about a game more so than the whole game itself most of the time, usually. Destiny hate time, no. Doesn't Kimmy say it's shit? Yeah, but that's Kimmy. She also says she's gonna krill herself daily. And like, a whole bunch of other Skibidi Toilet random bullshit. She also doesn't say it here. Noting that down to fix next time we Unity Sesh. We talked about it when I was like, when I do index finger and pinky finger, if I do both for devil horns, it does the OK symbol. It's kind of just a lot of stuff like this that's like, ugh. Like, even my open hand is an animation. When I change the thumb, all the fingers change. Destiny players, I'll exit them. But no, I enjoyed it. Aren't they one of the only people who plays ongoing in raids? No. I know a ton of people that raid in it. Ty raids in it. Koyo raids in it. Orvu raids in it. Pixel raids in it. Osso raids in it. Winter Blue raids in it. Bradle raids in it. Well, I think Bradle's on and off. Mooger. You know who really likes Destiny 2 that we know, Cairo? Shiro. Shiro streams it regularly. There's a list I have all the games. Wish I Could Play Destiny is on. There. And it's spooning Pokemon ROMs. Skibidi is officially in the dictionary. The only people I see hate on Destiny is Destiny players. See, I feel like it's the opposite, Hobbit. All the people that I see hate on Destiny, I go, when was the last time you played it? And they go, oh, I stopped playing when Destiny 2 came out. And it's like, you gotta get over it, man. You gotta, like, let it go. I see people meme about it. Ivan. I read more if I had a static group in Destiny. Hi, Smug. If you need one, Vin, I can introduce you to one. But before the first DLC, Pixel plays Destiny? Yes. I think the only game I could think of that I don't really care for at all is Fall Guys. Oh, you hated Fall Guys. That's it. I'm joining Shiro right now. I see them in a call. Maybe more if I had a static group in Destiny. You think you know someone core is addicted? Yo, Wiggle. I also don't really see other people talk about Destiny in general. Always Destiny players talk about it. Usually something about their business decisions. Destiny has been in bad news a lot the past year. They had a bunch of layoffs. They had a bunch of, people weren't super happy with some of the raid content and just overall, like, format that came out with. Don't like Fall Guys. I guess you hate fun and whimsy. Can't believe they took shit I paid for away again. But the shooting is so good, though. If Core's playing anything else, the new Raider patch comes out, she will drop everything to do the Destiny 2 thing. Asculin, he confirm. Yeah. True, I do hate on fun and whimsy. I shall lurk now. Gotta drive again. I hope it goes fast, Savvy, but don't drive too fast. I hope it just feels fast. I feel like there was another game. I feel like there's another game that Foss played that it was just like, dude, I just am not having fun. Someone didn't read. News story fun and good. System changes need a lot of work. Hope you drive the exact speed limit the entire trip. I hope that bum is not gonna look like a deer. When I played Destiny 2, I really had fun learning about the lore. I think the lore of that game is so fucking cool. I don't really care for the shooting of the game. And when I played it, I played Hunter with a spam roll punch build. The raids were okay, but I do not like the raids. Like, they have a design philosophy that I personally don't enjoy, but I don't think it's bad. The raids in Destiny 2 are not like DPS checks, they're not gear checks. There are a few exceptions, but for the most part, it's a puzzle. For the most part, it's you have this task, complete this task, and it might be like a little aim training thing. It might be a running gauntlet. It might be a pick this up and find the thing in the room. Hi, Taekwon BR. I don't enjoy figuring something else on the fly, which Destiny 2 is. Destiny 2 raids is very much like, okay, you're gonna have to do this thing, do this task. It's gonna be different every time, figure it out. That is incredibly stressful to me, and I do not like that. I want the fucking... I know what's gonna happen. When this bomb goes out, I know what to do with it. When this mechanic goes out, I know where to move. Repo, maybe? But I wasn't annoyed with that one as much as just kind of was to me. It is, the world is really cool. Destiny 2 is a bad game. Coming from someone who has day 1 to every raid since D1, reached the max comp rank. So every season while I did play, cleared way too many of all the seals. Word for word from Shiro, lol. That's funny. I hated how it felt, like I needed to PvP to get here. You'd love contest mode or high-end raids then, Yoon. Because then it does become DPS checks. Well, no, you still have to do the figuring out the puzzle part. And I hate that. Are you walking in a treadmill? I am. Show you what I look like in VR chat. Whoa. If someone were to join me, they would see me like this. Whoa, shit. Okay. Almost fell. Almost fell, but we're good. We're good. Yuland is inside a treadmill. I wish I enjoyed Repo more. It's a cool game. I like Lethal Company more than Repo. But Repo is still a lot of fun. Wait, are you not moving in VR chat? Nope. This world that you're seeing us walk through, this is a YouTube video. You can see the YouTube stuff there. Rip, it's all a mirage. It is. Elon is inside a treadmill. Waddle Dee. I'll show you what I look like. Only legs. Cheer says they love the game, but yeah. They have the state opinion. I don't think it's a bad game. I think they're being harsh on that. I think there's a recency bias with her there. I think it's like, she loves the game, but fuck, it's in a weird state right now, and like, the past year, it's definitely been like, frustrating. But like, she's still gonna play it next time content comes out. I know it's the lighting. It looks like your whole ass is clipping through, lol. No, it is. That is just clipping through Hobbit. That is part of the, all D2 players should know it's a horrible game. That is the underwear clipping through. It also has fizz bones? Look at this, Hobbit. I can just push him out for some reason. Not the black part? Oh. I'm gonna stop the treadmill for a second. I'm gonna walk around over here. And that's gonna like realign my tracker. Because it seems like it's fucking off right now. Ooh, is it just... Okay, it's actually super off. Let's fix that. We're just gonna turn this thing off and on. That's better. Okay, this thing had turbo drifted. Calibrate. Oh my god, this fucking treadmill is a fucking slope. Rip, it's all mirage. This Busy Bee records all those himself. I think anything horror game wise has just kind of fallen off for me. Ever since I stopped getting scared at all. Why don't you just walk through actual VR maps? You're already walking? I don't walk through actual VR maps because there's not that many. And finding a new one to walk through that isn't laggy is kind of a lot of effort. I say, like, recording these myself isn't a lot of effort. And also, I like it when people join me. I don't have anybody with me right now, Taekwon. But, like, very often I'll just have friends, like, hang out with me. And they'll just be talking, and I can, you know, talk to them. And it's like, it's really nice to just be able to have somebody come in and find me. If I was, like, walking through a place, I'd have to test the place. I'd have to know what it's like walking through it. I don't know. It just seems really easy to do. Also, I'd have to, like, be moving myself, right? That sounds fucking annoying to be moving. All D2 players should know it's a horrible game, Lamau. Not the black part. The lighting on your cheeks has so much exposure that just blends in with your legs. Elon presented with the opinions. Somebody who has not most thoroughly played all the content. They said they're done after the final shape. Well, we will see. They're gonna T-pose on us. Oh wow, 12 incline. That explains the gas. And it's fine if it's a horrible game. It's okay to like bad games. As long as you enjoy yourself, that's what matters. But it's a shit game. Pyro trying so hard to convince me that it's okay to shit on Destiny. Because they found one person that has played it a lot and just hates it. You just don't get it, man. Oh wow, 12 incline. That explains the gas. Damn lying ass race predictions. I have 575 stam on 2000 M career. Of course, I know I have enough. Just called. Well, I'm just quoting the wall of text they sent me. You don't have to. Like, why? Like, you just don't have to. Hi, Kyo. Hi, I see fire. We've got holidays. Today's holidays. August 20th. International Day of Medical Transporters. National Accessible Air Travel Day. National Bacon Lovers Day. National Chocolate Pecan Pie Day. National Hawaiian Pizza Day. National Lemonade Day. National Medical Dosimetrist Day. National Radio Day. Virtual Worlds Day. World Mosquito Day. So Chocolate Pecan Pie Day wins, right? That just clears. Final Shape was last year, so they're already done with D2 then. I love you, Elin. I love you too. I see. Yeah, walking on treadmill move you in game. Boxed in. You can get a mod that does it. I'm just quoting. Now, the trainer lady prediction before the race chose a triangle for Sam. She says I need more stamina, which is bullshit, Lamau. Q, hi, I see. Hi, Q and I see. Hi, how's you? Need more power. Have A in power. Gyro wave. Oh. And no, I don't care about that. Never have enough guts for it. Why pizza day for me? I'm here to start problems. You see, Elin, you're not walking in VR chat. What is the goals of the game anyway? Leon Day. Wine pizza's good. I'm spanking you in chat. What the fuck? And not in the fun way. What the fuck? I need a drink. I need a drink. Guys, I'm so excited to raid in WoW tonight. I'm excited for Lethal Company. But I'm so excited to raid in WoW tonight. I like to get a feel for what kind of skills I should be shoring up stats with. I'm learning to distrust it now. Just won the final by 2.5 lengths. It's fun if he enjoys it. You can't take that away. I'll spank you if you do, and not in the fun way. Also, Majuro Ryan first win. Hell yeah. I feel bad because with Majuro Ryan, I'm like, she's the least interesting horse to me. I'm just like, I don't really care about this one. Not that she's bad, the least interesting one to me. And then anytime we get a little snippet of her talking, she's like, yeah, I'm a tomboy, not really girly, so nobody really likes me. Nobody wants to see me like wear a dress or wear perfume. That stuff isn't really fitting for me anyway, haha. And I'm like, don't fucking... God damn it. Now I feel fucking bad for this. Fuck you. I like her hair. Here it's like 300, 400, 600 Sam for sprint, mile, medium, long. We're getting close to 4 miles. We are at 3.6 miles right now. I always feel bad with Metro Orion because, like, she's such a downer. She's so down on herself for not being girly. I'm like, ugh, stop it. Then every white skill is like 100 Sam. Goal's like 200. I don't know the exact scenes. Only really matters in PvP. She's like, hell yeah, I lift weights and get strong. And then seconds later, trainer, I have hurt myself. You guys ready for some bullshit news? A guy in, I think it was New York. I'm forgetting where it was exactly. It might have been Chicago or New York. But this guy has a house. And he pays the thing off. Fully, over like 20 to 30 years. It costs $800K. But here's the thing. At one point, he was behind on his water bill. He was, he had debt with his water bill. And so the city sold off his water bill to a private investor. And you know what the private investor did? They stopped telling him about the bill. They just let him sit on it, which accrued more and more debt, to the point that it was like really fucking high, right? But here's the thing. Because he hadn't been paying his water bill, and he didn't even know he had it, they were like, oh, you haven't been paying your bills, because you have not been paying your utilities, you forfeit your house, and it will now go to auction. And he was like, what the fuck? I literally paid my bill off. Like, I have paid the mortgage on the house, and I'm not getting this bill. And they're like, nope, that's not how it works. Your house goes to auction. And so, I don't know what happened with it at auction. I don't know if, like, the community came together and, like, bought it back for him, or if he's just fucked. Is that not illegal? No, here's the fucking crazy thing. That is absolutely perfectly legal. That is, like, the loophole law that is explicitly allowed. What the fuck? So, that sounds like bullshit. That's what everybody's saying. And now everybody's like, hey, this needs to fucking change right the fuck now, because that's not okay. But as the law stands right now, every lawyer is looking at this and going, oh, shit. No, that's in the rules. It's not even ambiguous. It's not even vague. It's just like, yeah, they can just do that. Rip bozo. Only in America? Well, time to buy Bank of America's debt and not tell them about it. It's, yeah. It fucking sucks, and a lot of people are mad about it. Because that fucking sucks. That should never be okay. We don't need to tell you we are charging you money. Crazy. We don't need to tell you we are charging you money, and you are going to lose all of your house and assets because you didn't know about this. The only change if corporate America is affected. Damn. Luigi was such a cool guy. Anyway. Yeah, I'll try to remember to give you guys an update if I see one. Because, like, I really hope, like, the city steps in and is just like, hey, fuck you, private investor. We're seizing the house and giving it back to the guy. And changing this law immediately. Because, like, this is just the one going viral. How many times have they done this and gotten away with it? Unnamed Mario brother. At what point do we turn America off and on again? What's a happier story? I don't really have a happier news story. There's a recall on shrimp. So everywhere across the country, shrimp is being recalled because it has a cesium-137 contamination. This is radioactive, so yeah, if you got any shrimp recently, don't eat it. The radioactive shrimp, Lamau. Heard about Bank of America foreclosing on a house they had nothing to do with and got sued? I didn't. I'm going to eat all of them and become a superhero. Radioactive shrimp, let's go, baby. Oh no, Cairo's being recalled. What the fuck, Leon? Leon's gonna raid tonight and do mad DPS and not get benched? Oh god, here's hoping, but probably not. Walmart shrimp being radioactive? I think it was specifically Walmart shrimp. Fuck, 135? 137. Cesium 137. I'm not a shrimp. We're at 3.85. I would lay Yulin the fuck out. Okay, dude. I'm crushing you. I'm burying you in the dirt. Leona. Not a shrimp, just small. Arrow's not that small. I think he's like 5'10". Cool, we're fighting at the meetup. You have 1 year for the training arc? I don't need a training arc. I'm already fit as fuck, dude. My legs, I'm gonna Sparta kick you through a wall. Can't you change Twitch usernames? 137 is just as bad. No white compounds, and that is not okay for the slightest to eat. Why there's a recall. Man, the first 3 miles, easy. A breeze. We were cruising. The last, like, 1 mile has been like, oh god, hit me. Just because Kyra is reasonably tall doesn't mean he can't be short. Start a poll of who would win a fight. You're getting no votes. Oh shit, 2-star speed park. I'll take it. Can, but I'll have to wait 30 days to change it back to this. I started identifying as he, him again. Leah? I think it's unreasonable to hold it against people if they're not fully caught up on what you're identifying with in Twitch chat, especially if you're not running the pronoun extension. If you are, kind of just the understanding that not everybody can see it, but I wouldn't get too angry at people for it. You're getting no votes, he says. There was a bunch of World of Warcraft news yesterday. We talked about it a little bit, but World of Warcraft Midnight, they showed the opening cinematic. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like it. There was... Shut the fuck up, Ty. The opening cinematic shows Xal'atath invading the Sunwell. And it's Lor'themar and Lady Liandrin standing up to her. What else did you get? They're fighting a bunch of void creatures. Liandrin bounces. She's like, hey, Lor'themar, good luck. And she just leaves. Hi, Dr. Corgi. And, Lor'themar, he's standing up to her. And she's like, damn, you weak. And he's like, you can't even break one elf. And she just goes, oh, and I took that personally. She snaps her fingers. And just, all of the elves that are resisting just start having migraines. And then Liandrin comes back. and she has the fucking squad with her. At first, I thought it was like the Arathi army, because that's gonna be relevant in the next expansion. But then people were saying it was the Alliance, and other people were like, no, it's actually just Blood Elves, and I'm like, what the fuck? I don't know. They come with reinforcements in the cutscene ends. I didn't really like it. Lady Liadrin, I don't think she looks good. She looks like kind of fucking weird in it. But that is the intro. Xal'atath is the big bad villain. She has stood up to Dementius, usurped his power. Now it seems like she just wants to devour everything herself. And, yeah, she's starting with the Sunwell. She's not the big bad. Not my Angie emote. Warning combo. Oh, no Angie. Just warning Kairos Leona right now. They announced a bunch of features. Nice sniping, Cactus. I'm here to lurk while grinding Terraria once again. I'm in the middle of a Terraria playthrough, but I play so infrequently because my schedule is so ass. 2-star medium, which is meh. So to finally get a speed spark. What have we killed? In my Terraria run, we've literally only killed the Eye of Cthulhu. They announced a bunch of features. Feature number 1. New race. The Haranir. I am so sorry for everybody that was expecting Ethereals. I had a lot of friends that were like extremely excited for Ethereals to become a playable race. And I kind of knew it wasn't going to happen. Leon, I want you to back off. This is my warning to you. Feel that way too much. Currently doing a Calamity X Fargos mod run. Actually managed to get a hard mode yesterday at Wild. My run is... It's not Calamity, but it's like Calamity something. It's like an extension off of Calamity. And I think we just also included Calamity. Is speed that good? Generally on 3 or 4 speed cards. Need more stam, so I enjoy stam sparks more. I've always been told just everything speed. I've been told like all speed. Okay? I appreciate that that you're recognizing what I'm telling you to back off, but I can talk to you more about it later, Leia. Wrath of the Gods, I guess, or Infernum, which is hard. I'm not sure which of those two it is. I'd have to check. Yeah, Stam Spark would be better, but I don't have like any stat sparks. I would kill for a Stam 1 spark. The new race is the Haranir. I don't know that anybody wanted this. It's easy to get 1,200 speed. I mean, strength is at like 500. None of my following have Stam Sparks either. The new race for a while, the Haranir. They're like the weird bat elf things. They're gonna have new druid forms. I don't know who wanted these. Like, they're just... They exist, I guess? They also announced a new Demon Hunter spec, which is, like Void Demon Hunters. Currently, the raid has 8 bosses, and one of the bosses is the Soul Hunters. And one of the Soul Hunters is... There's basically one for each spec. One is Vengeance, one is Havoc, and then the main guy is the Void spec. It's the mid-range spec? Yeah. I'm told it's like melee caster, and it's like, ooh. That's interesting. So, essentially, Rhett They are going to have housing come out. Everybody's big excited for that. They showed the names of the raids, dungeons, and delves coming out. And some of the zones look fucking sick. So, we know there's going to be Eversong Woods. This is just going to be like a midnight zone. So there's going to be the old version, and the midnight version. Housing in WoW? Yeah, we're getting housing in WoW. I mean, that's been announced for like a year now, but they showed more of it. I saw a picture of a Kultiran Paladin. I don't know if he was an NPC or like a playable character. Wait, could Kultirans not be Paladins? Oh. There's Zul'Aman. So Zul'Aman has always been like, you know, this is one of the 4 great nations, or I guess 5 great nations of the trolls. One of the 4 major empires. And, Zul'Aman was kind of just a corner of the Ghostlands, and there was the raid. But, like, that was it. That was all for this, like, thing that supposedly spanned continents in the past. But we're going to get a whole Zul'Aman zone, which I saw one meme that was like, looks like troll genocide's back on the menu, boys. Because WoW has a habit of, like, trolls make good villains. So there's just been so many troll dungeons and raids where you kill a ton of trolls. There was Harondar, which is going to be the Haranir zone. And then there's Voidstorm. I assume... I was going to say I assume there's more than those 4, but now that I think about it, War Within launched with 4 zones. Dragonflight launched with 4 zones. They might just have those 4 zones at the start. I am... Zul'Aman and Eversong Woods, I am very excited for. Those sound fucking rad. Harondar? Sure, I guess. Voidstorm? Sure. They won't be bad, but the other 2 I'm very excited for. The dungeons and the delves, I don't remember them. The raids... One of the raids was Assault on Quel'Thalas, which is literally going to be like defending Silvermoon. I forget what the other 2 raids were. There's going to be... Oh god, was it 9 bosses at the start? And there's 1, 2, and 6 split? Oh, the prey system. There's also the prey system. So they're going to give you a quest. 6 in the Void, 2 on Coldenos, and 1 solo fight? Oh, the prey system is going to be like, hey, you've got a quest to go kill this NPC somewhere in the world. And you have to, like, progressively do quests to, like, corner them and hunt them. It almost sounds like the Lich system from Warframe. Which is like, yo, that's fucking rad. So essentially, that'd be sick. Housing and WoW. Oh, a picture of a Kultiran Paladin. Might be tempted to play retail again. 6 in the Void, 2 on Coldenos. But are they going to remake Silvermoon? Or is the raid going to be in a 20-year-old city? They are going to remake Silvermoon. They are going to remake Eversong Woods. Like, the whole zone is getting remade, Cairo. I imagine there's still going to be the old version. But, like, Eversong Woods is going to be a level 100 to 110 zone. Also, they're redoing the new player experience. The Ghostlands are also remade. Old version is Chromie Time. Oh, I didn't know they were remaking Ghostlands as well. Aw, never mind. Just changed it to his Giga CM Racer. What's your guild? Demi Kitchen. My guild is Demi Kitchen of Zul'jin. And, there's a friend of mine named Demi Pred. He made a guild to raid with, collected a bunch of VR chat people, and then got super busy at his job, to the point where he can't raid with us. Oh, like Liar's Bar? And so, he's not the guild leader? I think he's still in the guild. Oh, like SMT? I don't know what SMT is. I'm tired. I asked an Ask-School question and get liars barred? You didn't ask an Ask-School question. You didn't even write a whole sentence. You said, oh, like SMT. Akiwu has astronauts? Yeah, astronauts is on Season of Discovery. I imagine she has a retail version of it also. She's also Oceania servers, I would imagine, so. Shin Megami Tensei, think Persona. Unless this is another SMT thing, I'll... Silence John Liar's Bar. That's right, I used your full name. I need a guild that pays for my repairs like a sugar mommy or daddy. So I can just queue Mythic Plus. Well, you're in luck, Ty. Because when the Midnight expansion drops, Transmog will be free for everybody. Isn't that all of them? No, it is not all of them. The prey system looks cool. It literally looks like liches from Warframe, which I'm like, I'm down for. I can fix you being tired, Ewan. Strong, pure black tea? Hell no. I thought guilds got a % of your looted gold. Depends on if they turn guild repairs on, though. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't, and they save that gold for buying things like, flasks and feasts. Hi, Pixel. And sometimes they just keep it for themselves. Alright, okay. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, right, okay. God, what song is that? Nope. Most have a limit per week. My past two were like 2,000 gold a week. Which was nothing for the Mythic Plus. Let alone a whole week. To me, it's crazy that Mythic Plus doesn't pay for itself. Because, like, most stuff in WoW, you just play the game, you earn gold. Like, you're on 10 hours a day and you're like, oh, I made 10,000 gold today. I don't know doing what. I stopped selling my favorite vanilla black tea. My guild has 250 a day in MOP. Damn, in MOP? I forget what our guild is. I don't even press the guild repair half the time. Yeah, stupid, you only get 50 gold for Mythic Plus. That does seem really low. I don't know. That just seems like a Ty's guild issue sort of thing. Ty doesn't play with people. He just joins Mythic Plus guilds to be anonymous and in the corner. He's sitting there like, they don't know I got 3,000 rating and never ran one of the 8 dungeons. 50 gold is like maybe 10 wipes. I join, carry people, and leave. I never look to do Mythic Plus. Every now and then, my guild will be like, Euland, you're coming. I'm like, nah, okay. But, I am never like, bring me, pick me. I want to do Mythic Plus, pick me. Ugh. I think Mythic Plus is like the best content of WoW. I think it is like the driving appeal of WoW right now. But holy, I hate doing it myself. And it all stems from, I just hated doing it back in Legion. Because my guild was so fucking obnoxious with it. I should love Mythic Plus. Because I loved Greater Rifts in Diablo 3. I climbed Mythic Plus ladder with my brother in DF, which was fun. I love Greater Rifts in Diablo 3. Running with the squad and pushing up to like 120, that shit was so fun. And it's like, oh, do the exact same thing in WoW. And I'm like, ew, no. Then he had children. Oh, no. I really need to do the challenge modes in MOP. Left my lunch at home. This is fucked up. That sucks. Buy some food, Leon. Buy some food, and hopefully your lunch is not spoiled when you get home. You can have that for dinner. Oh my god. We're at 4.6. I think we're gonna start another video. I'm so tired. We're almost there. We're so close to there. That's like 10 minutes of walking. We saw... I'm gonna clear my throat real quick. We saw Tales of Xillia news. Eland, are you a bike? Fuck you. We saw Tales of Xillia remaster announcement. We kind of knew this was coming. You said you're too tired? I said I'm so tired. What? S-O. So tired. Your joke doesn't even work. I don't want to drive, even though I'll get paid for it. I'm lazy. We saw Tales of Xillia news. They kind of showed off all the characters to start, which is like, oh man. That's not where I imagined it would go. Snipe and Cactus. When I have incline days, shown by the graphic down there, I get to a point where I'm just tired and snippy and like, oh my god, all I can think about is walking forward and sweating. And people are like, Eland, are you a bike? And they can be my best friend. And I'll still just be like, fuck you, I'm too tired for this. Oh, I said it there. What do you mean? Why would anyone else insinuate he is a bike? Oh lord, that's the incline? Yes. You're always snippy? That's not true. If I'm having an easy walking day, I don't typically get to this point. It's only around like 8 to 9 miles with no incline. Or 3 to 4 miles with max incline. Did I get to that point that I'm just like, okay, I don't have less patience. I'm not taking it as well today. It also depends on how like much you guys are pushing me. There's days where everybody's just nice and stroking my ego and praising me, and I never get there. And then there's days where it's just like, oh god, they're telling the jokes today. Yeah, you always have max incline. That's not entirely accurate. You want to try my leggy day? Never. Nope. You are snippy with incline. Wait, how far did you say you've gone today? We are at 4.76 miles. We will be stopping at 5 miles. You're doing very good today. Thank you. Today I'm going to be evil to you, Lee. No! 4.77. I need a drink. I need a drink. I remember the time I didn't have max incline. It was a year ago. I walked uphill in a snowstorm. No. I've never gone a full 7 days. The most I've done is like 6. Today I'm not gonna be evil or mean to you. When are you? Is it 5 miles and stop today? Yes. Good lord, yes. Borean Tundra? This is the same expansion as the one we just did. Had to do freedom conversion. It's pretty amazing distance with that incline. Thank you. Wait, you're going to be evil to him. He's going to take it out on me. Be careful who you're mean to. If you're mean to that guy in traffic, he's gonna go work and be mean to his employee. That employee's gonna go home and be mean to his wife. And that wife is gonna go and take it out on their global malaise living in their walls. So think before you yell at somebody. 4.83. We're so close. We literally have like 2.5 more minutes. Well, now I want to yell at them. What the fuck? Yells kindness at everyone. My rules spinning, sniping cactus spinning. Sniping cactus. My rules are, I end when 2 conditions are met. Condition 1, I've walked at least 5 miles. Condition 2, a video ends. So I won't end in the middle of a video. It has to be right when a video ends. Now, that's kind of bad news for today, because this 1 hour, 17-minute video just started, and we're 2 minutes into it. However, if I have a lot of incline, that rule goes out the window, and I will end right at 5. I cannot do like 7 or 8 miles of just full incline the whole time. Distance. I wish I had a command set up for that. This zone? Yeah, you can. Fuck you. It's a pretty good mindset. This zone is the worst zone of Wrath of the Lich King. Hands down. This zone sucked. It does have the PETA quests. But like, overall, this zone sucks. A relevant meme in the Discord? Believe in me, who believes in you? Absolutely not. The PETA sucked too. Yet. They were so boring. What? You didn't like the data quests out here? The DEHTA? Where the quests are like, go kill poachers. Go free animals from the bear traps. You could build up to 10 miles. Like 5 quests and just nothing ever again. I think it would have been funny if they were reoccurring. I thought it was really funny how you go and help Dita, and then you immediately go and do quests for Nessingware and kill a bunch of animals. That real amount? Yes. There is a mock PETA in World of Warcraft in this zone. You know, this zone actually had good quests. It has all the stuff in Koldara. It has the data quests. It has the Walrus People quests. The Kalawak? I forget what they are. It has the King Murgle quests. It's just the zone itself is so bland looking. The zone itself just kind of stinks. The entire Ice Crater zone was cool. Koldara? Yeah. I like Koldara. Or Subzone? No, it's the Koldara. It's the like mountain off the coast that has the crater. And in it is the Nexus, which is like the headquarters for the Blue Dragons. 4.98. 4.99. We're almost there. We're almost there. 5 miles? 5 miles. I am dripping sweat. I'm gross. Oh my god. Ooh, my legs are shaking. That's not normally happening. Okay. I lowered myself down because of the incline. I no longer fit on screen. Good job. At least they look good in those heels. Wait, it's that one game. Or yo, it's that one game. It is! We went to City Trial initially, but that map just has something fucked with it. And it slowly gets laggier and laggier and, like, spikes your frame rate more. And it's like, oh, man. You guys wait here. I'm gonna go change my trackers. I don't need to change my outfit, because I'm fucking staying in this one. Has no idea what game it is? Wow. You should, because Koyo Red, or Aiko, streamed this game, Kirby the Forgotten World. Eland is giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm sticking to my rules. Fuck you. Fuck you. You did a good job, though, Hamstray. Hamstray? What? Calibrate. I have flipped my trackers around. Oh, my feet look like they're in a good spot. I don't have to raise up at all. Good job, Ely. Thank you, Cairo. You'll be nicer to me now, yeah? If you're nicer to me, you fucking get what you give me, motherfucker. He was. Swear. I swear. Homestar Runner reference for old people only? I missed it. I knew I watched a bit of Homestar Runner back in the day. I was never like a big fan of it. I really like Trogdor. You did? I was not here for it. Don't remember Koyo Red? I wasn't there for that. Wow, that was kind of mean of you. What was mean of me? Quick, everyone praise Eland about how well he did. I love Homestar. I own the album. I'm updating my title. I'm updating my title in the streams I'm lurking in. Where the fuck is my mouse? There it is. 5 miles. Now, rest. Done. I open this. Boy, that's a stream of me. Okay. Everything is updated. Hi-yo, girls. Wanna D, wanna hug them all. I like the Strong Bad content, but that was so long ago. I think Strong Mad. Or I guess it was Strong Bad. Strong Bad was the one I really liked, and everything else was kind of like whatever. Aw, happy day 756, Elon. Thank you. Will you be continuing your streak forever? The streak is actually broken, oh girls. If you look up my stream on the Twitch tracker, I have streamed every single day, but 3. There were 3 days in, shit, what month was it? I think June? There were 3 days in June that I missed. That was when I was visiting Etoile, Oni, and Farisu. And I had planned to stream those days. I brought a treadmill down there and my whole computer. And then there was just so much scuff that it was just like, fuck it, it's not happening. I need to stop stressing over this and stop worrying about this. I'm just going to take the vacation, hands off. And everybody's like, Ewan, please. You've done 680 days. Take the fucking vacation. I was like, fine, you're right. Oh, you brought a treadmill. I brought one of the walking treadmills. I didn't bring like one of the heavy duty ones, but you know, the standing desk treadmills. I brought one of those to their house, as well as my whole computer. And then like, I tried sitting up the first day and it was so scuffed that it was like, just fuck this. I'm putting so much effort into trying to make this work that it's taking away from the actual vacation and visiting them. It was kind of like the guy going to a music concert and fiddling with his camera and being like, oh, why isn't it working? I need to get it working so much. And it's just like, dude, just enjoy the concert. Like, it's not working. Just stop and enjoy the concert. And I was getting to that point, and then Oni was the one who was like, you need to not ruin your trip worrying about this. Just enjoy the trip. And I was just like, you're right. You're right. You're right. I wash my hands of this. And I enjoyed those 3 days, and I had a lot of fun. They teach Coach Z how to say job instead of Jorb. And he forgets Homestar's name because of all the mental effort. Laughing D's Waddle, Cutie, laughing in joy. I like the cheat. His old-timey version, the sneak. Oh, I didn't realize you visited them. Oh, you brought a treadmill, yeah. Hug. Last time I looked, I think it was like 2 days ago, I got a note in Twitch about my stats, and it's like, your viewers used the hug emote 516 times in the last 30 days. And I was like, oh my god. For anybody who doesn't know, since I'm talking about the hug emote, the person in the hug emote is my friend Corvu. I love her dearly. Where are we going? We're just about ready. I've updated the title, updated the trackers, updated all my stuff. Where are we going to go? I could go somewhere small. It's just me and Juice right now, and I'm not really sure Juice is here. Oh, also, can't go too long, though. Let's go to Snow Peak by Zelfine. Drop portal. Anchor, local, pin 3. Juice, I love you. It's time. Juice, let's go. Comfy World time. I was wondering. Ewan, what is that one video game character you never intentionally hurt and would feel sad if you did? What was the one video game character I wouldn't hurt? There's a lot of them. Right off the top of my head, I can think of Tootie. I think that's her name, from Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie. Any kid, I'm like, I don't want to hurt this. I don't want to hurt kids. Kino? No, Kino I'll hurt. Kino talks a lot of shit, and they talk themselves up and call me his sidekick. It's like, all right, motherfucker. I'll show you who's the sidekick. I'll fucking bury that kid. Is the fucking player here broken? I'll bury Kino. Where is it? Now I can't. Oh, here it is. TV toggle. Is it not playing anything by default? Video error, unable to load. Okay. Can we load Lo-Fi Girl? Please load Lo-Fi Girl. Oh. Unable to load video. God damn it. Okay. All the videos are broken. You know what that means. My treadmill is turning off and I'm not even in the beanbag yet. Lazy day at the Lake Lo-Fi Beach. I'm gonna have to fix the rug anyway. Oh. We're going this way, Juice. Or at least I am. You're welcome to join me. Oh. Okay. In one. Flying. Like this? Yeah, about that. And I might need to adjust even more. Because I'm not gonna sit up. I'm so tired. I'm fucking laying down. Oh. Oopsie. Me. I require my comfy world to have a pretty background. Also me. Lays down after a 12 incline walk and just has pillows there. There we go. There we go. God, I'm just like camera directly above me. I don't care today. Hi, Dahi. How can you be tired? You do this every day? Yeah, it's still exhausting every day. Look, you go walk 5 miles with incline. Bro just got done saying, I would never hurt a child. He's a Nopon. They don't count as humans. They don't have the same rights as us. Hands down, Waddle Dee. BV and FF9 was making me so depressed. My latest playthrough. I had to stop playing. YouTube is broken in VR. The YouTube backend thing. Oh. Hey, I saw someone else having trouble with VR chat YouTubes. They broke it again. Waddle Dee, the only Nintendo minion that doesn't try to hurt Curvo and has been shown to give Curvo cake and nums. No top-down Yelan gameplay. How many times can Yelan be racist in one stream? It's not racist. They're not a race. They don't count. Finally a base streamer. Oh, God. You can't give them human rights. They're barely sentient. And even then, I don't even know if Nopon are sentient. Half the time, they just feel like fucking automated NPCs. Xenoblade was fun yesterday. We did almost no story. It was almost all exploration. I want to mess with my team. I want to get gems, but it's gonna be a while to get the gems I need. We did get the one haste gem. Oh, and I'm playing like Melee Melia, which is fucking like, it feels so wrong, but like it's working. It makes Nene have way more threat. So it's like all the problems I had where I was just playing DPS Melia, where I'm like, man, I'm pulling threat so fast. That's just gone. That is just no longer an issue. Because while I'm doing okay-ish damage, I think like in the scale of all DPS, like compared to anything Shulk's doing or compared to like Ether-based Melia, I think I'm doing less. But giving Nene 40% more damage just to everything she does is like, okay, this makes up for it. I got rid of all those stupid melee skills for more elements, Lamau. What I'm doing is I have 3 summons and double summon. So at the start of the fight, my goal is to get to 3 fire summons as fast as possible. And so I belt out fire, and then I do summon copy. And so then I've got 2, right? But I have to wait like 25 seconds to get the 3rd one out. So I do summon earth. And then I just discharge that, because that puts a 30-second poison dot on him that's just a shit ton of damage. And then I do summon air, because that gives 10% agility. And then I sit on that until fire is up. Once fire is up again, I discharge air. And then I summon fire. And then I've got 3 fires for 60% physical damage. I basically just sit on that, and anytime fire's up, I discharge and recharge it, because, you know, the fire dot is good to have on them. That's a lot of damage for just one button press. And then I'll do the same thing with earth. If I see earth come up, I'll wait till fire's up, discharge fire, summon earth, discharge earth, summon fire. It's working. It lets me do the 2 dots that I was doing before, but they don't do quite as much. They're not like turbo amped. One, because I can't, right? I don't have any poison gems or blaze gems. But it lets me just sit on 60% damage, which is good for me and Nene. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the ether damage affected the dots before. So the dots aren't hitting as much as they would when I was doing 2 airs. Granted, I could never have like 60% air damage on them. Yolan, what cookie is your favorite cookie? Red velvet. I love red velvet cookies. And I don't think it does as much as just having 2 airs and just like either supercharging fire dot, supercharging poison dot, or just belting out air discharges. Hi, Mizuki. But like, I'll bake you all the RV cookies. I feel like if I got more gems, like if I could get a full set of gear that has 5 sockets and then a weapon with 3 sockets, and I got like just like 5 strength gems and then like haste gems to make her attack real fast, I feel like she'd be belting out a lot of damage with auto attacks, especially with fucking 3 fire gems. And then I think because it's like it buffs up Nene so much, I don't have to put aggro or anything like that on Nene. I could just put like fucking raw damage. Like I could also run strength and damage stuff on Nene, and she'd be really good damage despite being an NPC. Top down young gameplay. Finally, base. I get rid of all those stupid melee. Star steering planes of absolution. Water, the source of all life. 6,950 point whoop. What cookie is your favorite? Hell yeah, good strat. Slams hands down. I'll bake you all the RV cookies. Oh fuck, you're gonna make me put on all the weight I lost. I just went full DPS Melia and prayed Duncan would miraculously pull threat, or I'd kill it before it could one-hit Melia limo. Not the best strat, but fun. So melee Melia is something I always wanted to try in the standard game. But I just, you know, I was like, I don't want to try stuff, like, I just want to get things working because I'm getting my ass kicked by bosses and trash. And so I didn't want to, like, I'd already put so much effort in building up fire build and poison build that I was like, I don't want to go farming more. I need to finish the end of the game. I don't want to spend another hour or 2 farming stuff. And so, while I've got this build idea, not going to try it. In my mind, though, I was thinking, this build would go amazing with Duncan, because Duncan, his whole thing, or Dunban, is that he's the dodge tank with crazy damage. And so I could potentially run Melia with 60% physical damage and just stand on Dunban, and he would do bonkers DPS, keep threat from doing DPS, and then dodge everything because that's his whole thing. Going into Extra Story, this is where I'm doing it, Leon. In Extra Story, I don't have Dunban. Oh, now that you finished the game, I should find you the Duncan review. Cairo, his name is Dunban. Cairo with the fucking blood vessel popping on his forehead. It's something that, like, once I thought that through, I was like, damn, that actually makes... His name is Dun. Once I thought about that, Dunban seemed much more desirable in the party, but now I can't run him. I'm very much the type who... Getting a reset is, like, the perfect time to learn new things, and, like, I would have loved to put Dunban in the party and, like, kind of learn him, learn how he works and whatnot. Okay, Yulin, I forgot the biggest piece of all. But they don't give you Dunban in the Extra Story, which is like, well, unfortunate. I wish they had given you a Nopon for each character. I forgot the biggest piece of all. In the IGN review, they had 7 in it, lol. What do you mean 7 in it? I wish... Oh, the character? That's fucking so bad. That is so fuck Lamau. I actually saw this with Monster Hunter. People were on the Monster Hunter subreddit being like, hey, isn't it kind of shit to, like, give spoiler monsters in your, like, YouTube thumbnail reviews? Because there was a YouTube channel that's, like, you know, it's showing, like, you know, all these monsters, whatnot. And each one, it had the thumbnail. And so, like, for the most recent one, you know, the Omega, they had Omega just in the thumbnail. And it was like, why are you putting these in the thumbnail? Come on, isn't that a little discourteous? He live yet? He is. Hi, Yoku. Are you done with stretches yet? Yes, we're long done. Oh boy, I wonder if I should go get this game. Massive spoilers. Elon gets the pats and smooch. So okay. They give you Shulk and Melia. They would have had to make Nopon characters for Carl and Ryan, which they did. And then they would have had to make Seven, Dunban, and Ricky. And Ricky, they could just do as his own character. Or they could just do a kid that's like, you know, I'm the oldest, so I fight just like Dad. I would have liked, I really would have liked Dunban. I think the Nopon version of Dunban would have been really fucking funny. It would have gone perfect with Melia, but oh well. I still think they should have a Ricky Hyentia. It would be funny. What do you mean by a Ricky Hyentia? Like a character that plays like Ricky, but it's a Hyentia, or everyone wanting Femboy Link in Smash? You wanting Lupin the Third in Smash? Ricky's moves, but on a super serious Hyentia? Holy cow. I am very interested to see in what happens with Sir Gengar. Because he's very clearly not just your run-of-the-mill NPC. He is very much, like, going to be a thing. I kind of expect him to be connected to the Fog King in some way. Like, he is the Fog King or summon the Fog King. But we will fucking see. We should be dealing with that next time. It'll be on Monday. He's the Fog King. What? The big bad villain of the extra story of Xenoblade is the Fog King. It's this big, I don't know, fog guy that shoots lasers that they can't hit. But there is a Hyentia that has all of the evil villain motherfucker vibes. He's the fucking big bad villain. There's this Hyentia guy that, like, the dude looks like a villain. It's like, hey, make a evil looking Hyentia dude. And it's like, damn, here you go. Here is Sir Gengar. And he portrays himself as, you know, Melia's servant. And he's like, oh, it's so good to meet you. And then he's like racist multiple times. I should have played the extra story, but I spent 100+ hours on the main game. I had to play something else. What's your dream car, Elon? Example, mine is 69 Cougar. I will... If I can go my whole life without owning a car, I won't. Hi, Kaze. Kaze, we're playing Lethal Company today. I don't know if you have time, but Koyo's live, and he'll be starting in like 30-ish minutes to an hour. He's just yapping and stalling right now. But yeah, I really don't want to watch that right now on stream. I'll watch it right after, but I really don't like opening up YouTube stuff. I could join, but I think I uninstalled that stuff. Not sure. Well, don't you worry, Kaze. Lethal Company is like not even a gig. Bro, buy lethal. Bro, busy Lethal Company instead of farming gear for raid. Hi, Farisu. Yes, every Wednesday, and I will stab somebody that tries to take it away from me. I fucking hate cars. I worked at dealerships for years, so it's personal. But Lancia Delta HF. I mean the mods and all that. Yeah, Kaze, I re-download them every time because the mod list changes every time. We don't run the same mods every week. We have the mod pack that it's just re-import. You won't have to drive. We'll drive for you and wear a chauffeur hat. Guy is such a prude. It's not a prude thing, it's an effort thing. No, I'm very much not a car person. I would very much prefer like a good city infrastructure for public transportation. You know, buses that come every 10 minutes. Subway systems. If I could not own a car, I will not. Right now, I live with my parents. They have one car each, so 2 cars total. And I just am insured on those, and anytime I need a car, I just, hey, can I take this out for this? And it's usually, yeah. One of the reasons I go to the grocery store so fucking early in the morning is because I know they won't be needing their car right then, so I don't even need to ask them. When I lived on my own, when I lived in an apartment, I lived in, near Dallas where just everything could be delivered, and I didn't need a car. I could just get everything delivered, and yeah, I left my apartment like 5 times that entire, well, if we're not including work, I would leave my apartment like 5 times a year at most. My city will eventually have a mass transit system called a light rail that will be finished in 2035. That's such a long time though. I want to get all the Nopon. But there's like 2 out in the field that it's like, how the fuck do you reach these things? It's so annoying. I feel like I'm gonna have to go through shortcuts and reveal stuff in the city. I don't know. Maybe I just look them up how to get to them. But it's very, I want all of them. I very much want them all. Xenoblade though. Like team stuff for Leon. I very much like, I had the idea for the build of, hey, off topic. Since Kairo's only doing SQ when you're around, what day is that? I'd like to watch some big moments for sure. So his stream days are, I think, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And I cannot play with him Thursday and Friday's a little tough. We technically can play Friday, but Thursday is a definite day for him. Monday and Tuesday I'm open, and so those will typically be Xenoblade. And then Thursday is a guaranteed Final Fantasy day. I think Friday he should also be good. When we finish Xenoblade, I think Final Fantasy will become his filler. I think he will be playing a shit ton of Final Fantasy, potentially 4 days a week. Well, okay, no, he's still only, it's probably gonna play tomorrow when Yuli is busy. You'd still play it even if I'm not in the call with you, right, Cairo? You don't need me there. I'll always have chat open, whether I'm raiding or doing other stuff. I'll be in chat. Okay, yeah, it might become like a 4 days a week thing sometimes. But it'll be his stream days. Wait, Elon is Texan? I thought Elon was a social cutie patootie. I spent 8 years in Texas. I'm in Missouri. I've been in Missouri for 3 years, but before that, it was 8 years in Texas. Okay, so it was California 6 years, Colorado 2 years, California 10 years, Missouri 5 years, Texas 8 years, Missouri 3 years. I have been in 4 places total, and of those places, it was like 3 different places of California, and then 3 different places in Texas. And so I consider myself Californian. That's where I've lived the most time. That's where I was born. That was a lot of my formative years. So like I think of myself as Californian, but have you tried using one of those grabby claws they use for picking up rubbish to grab the Nopons? Unsure as felling. I'm not entirely sure. It's up on a cliff way up high. I have done one. Okay, so I found one of the Nopons who's like, hey, this guy keeps fucking with my little zip line. And then like he told me to kill the thing that's like fucking with it, but I can't. It's not marked, so I don't know what to do for that. I'm so ready for Yuli Kuro Meki calls. I'm helping you with Avatar stuff while watching Kuro play 14. Cairo play 14. True. I'm here in Texas. I'll probably do a lot of 14. I'll probably mix it up with some other stuff. Let's not alienate people that do not give a shit about 14. If I'm not back before you finish, then bye-bye. Good job today. Our condolences, Kaze Pat. Yeah. I imagine when Xenoblade finishes, which shouldn't be too much more. I imagine 2 more sessions at most. Leona, I need a change. Can I move there? Hold on. I exist indoors only. I imagine when Xenoblade finishes, it'll be a while before the next JRPG. We've got at least 2 months because it's November 31st for Xillia. And so it'll be 2 months of a lot of Final Fantasy 14 and kind of just whatever. October 31st? Oh, it was Kirby Air Riders that was November. It was Xillia that was October. Okay. I imagine Kairo's gonna do a lot of 14. We might have a Mario day. We might have a day of like, hey Yulin, get on fucking Mario Kart. Okay. Deep Rock Galactic, Dark Tide, Fire Break. Might pick up those. Oh, Monster Hunter. I imagine he's going to do like 2 to 3 days Final Fantasy a week, and then probably fill in some other game. That's what I expect from Cairo, but if I'm not back before you finish, our condolences. I exist indoors only. Yuland equals Moogle. God, Makai, now that you said that, I'm actually super fucking excited for the we're working on Avatar stuff. We're watching Cairo stream. He gets to the dungeon. We pause Avatar stuff. We just get on Final Fantasy and queue with him. Dungeon's done. We fucking wave and like fade off into the distance and back into Unity. Oh, that sounds good. Actually sounds fun as hell. Hell yeah. I need to shower before we head off. They do have the lobby open. I would like to raid fucking Rose. I might just yell at her. Rose, You dreaming today? I want her to do the knock together streams with Koyo more for these Wednesdays. Because then I can kind of like alternate my raids around, and I love raiding Koyo every week, but I also love these other goofballs. Eland equals Moogle. Eland equals Bunk Moogle. She's not responding to me. And I have no idea what Koyo is saying because I have him muted still so that you guys don't hear him. I love Trogdor, but why does he keep giving me incline on Wednesdays? He's actually doing it on purpose. Yulin Yanni calls me on. It's so funny that Yuli and I know when one will raid the other since overlaps are very rare. Yeah. Yeah. Good job on the walk today, Yulin. Thank you. Scriggles, this is the one day a week I don't get a nap. On Wednesdays, my buddy does community days. And so we're about to raid him and play Lethal Company with him, but... Okay. Okay. He's taking too long. I want to clean off. Hope you can keep going. I'm gonna get super tired, Scriggles. I'm going to, because I've been up since like 4 or 5 a.m. and I took my dad to the airport this morning. I didn't even get a lot of sleep. Hi, Kimmy. I got to play with low ping for once. Holy shit, what was that like? I'm gonna play Lethal Company for like 2-3 hours and then be like, I'm fucking dead, guys. I'm out. I had fun. We're gonna go to Koyo. Dude, just felt normal amount. Understandable. When you do get sleep, I hope it's good sleep. So here's my problem, Scriggles. We have Lethal Company today, and then I have a WoW raid later tonight. And I'm like, fuck, that's too much stuff. And so I'm gonna try and sneak in like 2 to 3 hours of sleep between those, but I feel you should take a Bunk Moogle nap, because Bunny Moogles doing the Eepin is cute. Okay. Alright. Auto level pit. I'm gonna send you to Koyo. I think Rose went AFK right as I asked her a question. But thank you for keeping me company today. Let's go find somewhere to put the camera. That's juice. They're very eepy. Can I bring it out here far enough? Oh, what the? Oh, that's weird. That's some occlusion I would not expect. Oh, also, okay. Anchor World. Where is the camera? Where is it right now? How do we get all the way back here? Okay. The camera's right there now. If I walk over here, when does that... Huh. That's like really close. Like I'm right next to the camera right now, and it barely phases in. But we're gonna put it there. I got hard sidetracked by the fucking occlusion logistics of this map. This motherfucker's addicted to WoW chat. Scriggles! They just came out with a new raid! That's not fair! I'll pretend I'm not addicted to Warhammer. Love hug, Pat. Thank you, Logitech. Thanks for stream. Up and away. We likely set up an occlusion zone. They did, it's just not where I would expect it to be. Want to make a world but don't know what the world maker looks like? Isn't it just Unity? That's where I was making a world when I started, but I didn't stick with it. Okay. This, that. Where is the thing? Oh, here it is. I need to flip my mod. I still haven't done that. Flash raid. Aiko. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5 miles. It was max incline. I'm fucking crazy tired from that. Was it all WoW zones? I don't remember what the first zone was. That was a WoW zone. I know we did Sholazar Basin and Borean Tundra, but what was the beginning one? I forget. Bye you, thanks for stream. We're gonna go play Lethal Company. I'm gonna wash off real quick and have a snack, and then we'll get into that with them. So yeah, if you want to keep watching me, watch from Koyo's perspective as we dick around in a heavily modded, like 10-man lobby of Lethal Company. It'll be a lot of fun. Where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. That being said, I love you. Bye.
And I'm still spawning in, and there are just 4